undefeated. Y'all gotta put in some fucking effort.
I'm like 10 seconds behind you.
We are live.
We are live.
Still winning.
Okay, no more piss talk for now.
What?
For
You
now.
guys hate to see a they win.
I do.
I do.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah,
I am
actually.
they them phobic specifically.
Me too.
Yeah, or Aaron phobic. I don't know.
When
I
I,
think
see
it's
it,
Aaron
when I
Rodgers.
see something that's not on a binary, I get mad.
my vision.
You
is
shouldn't
correct.
exist. What do you mean you don't have gender?
What do you mean transcended?
Hey guys, what is it? Buddhism? Buddhists want to be me.
Who just wish
shit.
they were me? I'm so transcended.
I reached gender nirvana.
I'm so Victor coded, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to write down I've reached gender nirvana before I do the recap.
That's fair.
But yeah, that is so Victor of you.
Mm-hmm.
Gender.
God damn, I'm fucked though. I'm Victor coded.
I need to be him. Anyway.
Okay.
Last time we started our little mini god campaign where we're all little big god guys or whatever. Very nice. We start with Emma as Hecate just fucking with a bunch of kids in a haunted house, just being like ruthless.
I mean, that's basically my job.
Yeah, that is your job. So you did great. Great job. You should be promoted.
Absolutely.
To one of my
But then a little
elite
messenger
employees.
spirit appears with a letter that's an invitation to Tyr's estate on the summit in Valistone for the reconstitution of Saloon, who died 100 years ago. So it's a big deal when a god dies and is coming back, so there's going to be a little party.
Call that God Games.
God games, for real. Then we go to the Dominion on a continent just divided by war. Where Lara, goddess of lies and illusions and trickery, is pretending to be a general that just sends a bunch of troops to a bunch of troops.
Send a bunch of who's?
Troop.
True.
A bunch of soldiers to the middle of fucking nowhere to die.
Nice.
Good prank, fella.
Kellenborg will hunt you
Your
for
next
sport.
prank? 9/11.
Kellenborg will hunt you for sport later.
Lara did 9/11, guys. And it's just a prank, bro. So, shrugs. Yeah.
Accurate enough.
We go to the Low Tower, that's run by Cyric, also a god of lies, and it's a nightclub, and it's called the Pediment. Gambling with a bunch of other people playing Texas Hold'em is Timora, Lady Luck, goddess of gambling. Cyric is a cowboy. I feel like that's important to state.
We all know cowboys lie.
I wrote down "drink on me"
How
and
dare you say
Timora
that
saying
about my
"Oh, I
cowboy."
hope to," which I just thought was and stopped Cole in his tracks.
Yeah, there was some red blushing cheeks.
Cole had no idea what the response could possibly be for that.
I'm
Yeah.
autistic.
The
I'm
answer is
autistic. I can't handle this.
What?
The answer is yummers.
Yeah. The answer is yippee and clicking your feet together.
Yeah.
right.
I'm gonna click my feet like a little schoolgirl.
Pull your balls out and show the ball spread on it.
Yeah. Anyway, then we go to the mansion of Kellenvor, who is the #1 glizzy gobbler. He has a trophy to prove it.
Yeah, it's up on the shelf behind him, hidden behind the stacks of paperwork.
I still can't believe that's that's canon.
That's cute.
That is canon.
Lizzie Gobbler, #1.
And what you have to show for it is so much paperwork and a lot more because Lara sent a bunch of fuck asses to go die in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, sleep
It
with
was
one,
funny.
Sleep with one eye open.
Oh yeah, but anyway, both Lara and Timora
You
also
know
got
it was
these
my fault.
invitations.
He hasn't got to the paperwork yet. You're gonna have like 3 years before he gets to it.
Kellenvor
Okay.
also gets his little invitation, and he's like, well, fuck, I have so much work to do, but I can't really not show up to this. This is kind of important. And so all of his assistants, his minions, are like, we can do it. We can do it. Don't worry. Go have
Yeah.
a fun night or
How much
whatever.
do you pay them?
A lot. Listen. Lots of
Hey,
money.
they get room and board.
They remembered.
They get paid by not going to hell. I guess.
They get paid in experience.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Kelemvor uses it as a form of like hellish punishment for the bad soul, like people who are like horrible in life. Like he's recruiting the ones that have a sense of responsibility.
You're making them suffer bureaucracy.
Yeah.
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 Fair enough.
And then we go to Istis, who's just kind of looking at her her spindle. She answers a prayer by one of her favorites named Moira, and then Daoud, one of her actual friends, is like, "Hey, you got an invitation to a party," and she's like, "Oh."
Oh
I knew
no.
this was coming.
So then we all go to this fancy ball for the Reconstitution. There's drugs, alcohol, food, entertainment. There is bush light.
Drink of the
Drink of
gods.
the gods. We have Tyr on the second floor kind of looking at everything. He's the current Divine Supreme. So like our boss, I guess. I don't know. President.
The Divine Supreme.
Yeah, so we all are just kind of fucking around. Some people are causing mischief. Yeah, we'll just say so. I won't name names. But yeah, anyway, Saloon comes back. Tyr and Saloon fuck in the middle of the floor or whatever. As is
I
their
think
right.
we should
Oh, that
normalize
God
that at
games.
parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should normalize mid-party floor fucks.
All right.
Yeah, we can start it.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
7:30.
Yeah.
Only gives you okay.
Don't worry, we'll be under the table.
I'll just keep trying to DM.
Yeah, I'll just put my dice tray next to me and I'll roll it. It'll bring jerk and roll to a whole new level.
It really would.
Fantastic.
Anyway.
This is now once again an 18 plus stream.
Always was.
I
and
don't-
always
Yeah.
I
will
don't
be.
know that we ever make it under 18.
Yeah, no,
you're
I am.
right.
Yeah. Anyway, Tyr's like, "Hey, shotties, come to the courtyard in 10 minutes.
Sorry.
Come to the back rooms." We go to the back rooms and we see Tyr's shoes sticking out from behind a tree, and he is dead, and by dead, I mean he's not coming back at.
Dead as fuck.
He is not coming back
We
at all.
assume.
We assume. I'm skipping ahead
Could
of.
just be a funny prank.
That
Yeah,
would
that
be
one's
pretty
funny.
sick.
Yeah.
Haha, buddy, you
There's
take
a
out your
knife in
nap.
his heart. He's gutted. Something clenched in his hand. A voice goes out to in the heads of everyone at the party. "Hello, keepers of the high tower. I am the game master. Voters choose a god to die permanently at. Is it how many days do we have? 3 days? 2 days?
Oh, it goes on until you catch
No, yeah,
the game.
I think
Yeah,
it's
no.
every day.
Or it's every day.
Every day. Okay.
Yeah.
It's every day, bro.
Wise words.
We have a
That's how-
clue. As above, so below. I am where even the gods fear to go. So we're trying to figure out what's up with this dagger. There's something off about it. The seal's been corrupted in some way. We tried to talk to Tyr's body, and he just keeps saying, "I am property of the Six." And then when Kelemvor is like, "Hey, where are they? Where are the Six, or who are they Six?" His resurrected body tries to kill him. Don't worry, I axed him.
Yeah.
Then we
Ask
go-
me nicely.
Oh yeah.
She's a real philosophical source, you know, because she's always getting in your head. Yeah, because it's an axe.
I fucking got mad, upset.
I'm going to kill you. I say lovingly.
You
with
look
with affection.
with affection as you pat my shoulder.
Anyway, Tyr is in oblivion. His soul is gone.
Which
Kel-
one do you think?
So, yep, it's just a
It's a
prank.
prank.
Kelemvor angry. We go to Ogum's library. He's like,
Yeah, Def Mask out.
yeah, there's it's from the Eberron Pantheon, 6 gods that turn dark. Called oh my god, what did the Devourer? I wrote that so awfully.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Wait, let me see it.
No, I fixed it. No.
Like, I don't need that.
No, I don't need
remembered.
this right now. The Fury, the Keeper, the the Mockery, the Traveler, and the Shadow.
It's fine. I have my shoes on.
They tried to take over their Divine Supreme of their time, but Tyrion Saloon took them down and transferred to this pantheon, so they might be a little upset. We go to the Low Tower to talk to Cyric, because we think he might be up to some fuckery.
It's fucking Cyric, of course he is.
Anyway, he's like, no, well, I'll give you... Also, he took some bit of information from Ogwa, so we need that from him. And he's like, I'll give you this if Kellenborg goes into my fighting ring. And we get Kellenborg to agree, and he gets to fight this world's version of Hercules, which is Xaden. So, very fun, very cool.
Also, does anyone remember what magic item I picked last time? Because I've had 2 picked out, because I thought we were supposed to pick out 2, but it's actually 1. I forget which one I picked.
What were they?
I think you might have said the Constitution one.
Okay,
Yeah.
because there was Mantle Spell Resistance or Amulet of Health, and Amulet of Health was the one that picked my Constitution, or raises my
Yeah.
I
Constitution.
think
Yeah.
so.
I
I think
think
I gave
that's-
everybody that idea.
I'm
or
pretty
other people get it separate.
Was it the Constitution one?
I'm pretty sure it
Okay, cool.
was.
I'm gonna edit that in
It's just in my
so I
mind.
don't forget. Because
Could've
that's
done
gonna
it,
really
shouldn't
come
it?
in handy against this Hercules motherfucker.
I 100% forgot to look
Oh,
for
right.
rare items again.
Understandable. It's only a
Alright.
rare.
Let's roll for initiative. No one else needs to other than Aaron.
Yep.
Yay.
Motherfuckers.
Kellenborg is gonna have a fun time.
Wow, that's a 4.
Oh no!
4 total?
Yeah.
Kellenborg's gonna have
He's like a
less than fun
wolfy
time.
guy.
Jesus Christ. Beats you with a 6.
Holy shit, dude.
So, like,
That's awesome.
I really thought you were gonna get to go first, but apparently not.
Did you not have a dexterity bonus?
I have a low one.
Uh,
Bro might have been a fighter when he was still like a mortal
I feel
in
like
life before he died, but like he hit the books when he died.
Yeah.
I feel like Lara, to watch this, is like settling into like party mode and has switched into her party scheme.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Wait, let's see.
Which I remember.
Yeah. Make sure you send that to Timmy.
You and Cyric are fucking lounging in like thrones,
Thrones?
watching over
Yeah.
this.
I
Everyone
brought
else is
Cyric one of his
positioned
drinks.
around. Essentially, how this fight works is that there are no rules for how the crowd can help or hurt our 2 competitors. It's gonna go Xaden, then Kellenborg, and then sort of as like a
Crowd.
layer time. Anyone can do anything, but guests are also allowed to hurt each other. So if you help or hinder too much, people might come after you as well.
Okay.
what if I kill everyone?
Yeah.
Well, then everyone would be dead.
Oh.
What if I do
Yeah.
something
And you would
that
give me
tech-
so much paperwork, I would put you in eternal
Yeah.
damnation.
What if I do a spell that technically has a random effect, and is this not my fault when it does?
That would work. Just put that right in the center. That would work. That'd be fine.
I mean, someone might still gank you about it, but like.
I know you can't do it.
I accidentally slipped through out the window today, so I didn't answer.
That's
This is a problem.
Understandable. Sometimes you just want to keep sipping on something, and you're like, I know I'm supposed to go slower. That's how it was
We're
with
gonna
the,
get some-
with the Borg.
Oh,
You know,
no.
I was like, oh,
Oh, Borg.
this is kind of like a sippy sip.
Oh, sippy stuff.
And then I was like, oh, I'm Borged out.
Oh, I'm bored now.
All right.
But I did not become a Borg.
So
I have a reaction.
Oh.
Where the fuck is it?
up first
Oh wait, it's what am I saying?
is Xaden. Who pulls out sort of like a scimitar sword that he, twirls around in his hands.
Oh yeah, can we get the picture of Zayden again?
Absolutely. you
The
can.
rat-looking motherfucker, Master Splinter
Fucking
looking ass.
hyena-looking ass.
Why did I think he looked like a monkey? Well, it's okay. It's been
Yeah.
replaced in my mind, so
Okay,
He's kind of
cool.
ugly,
I'm
honestly.
imagining this too.
Yeah, he is a little ugly. He looks covered in blood and like scratches and bruises, as it doesn't seem like Cyric gives him much time off in between fights. And he just kind of cracks his neck. Let's fucking do it. And he runs at you. He's going to multi-attack. That is going to be a definite miss and a definite hit from him.
Yeah, what was it a nat 20 or something over there?
No, it was a 19 on the die.
Yeah, okay, that-
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta say it, okay?
So you see, he swings with his sword, misses as you like dive back,
Oh, is he
and then
5 feet?
fucking
Okay.
lunges forward and fully just like sinks his teeth into your neck.
Ah!
Ah, my boy neck.
My boy neck.
Not my
Fucking
boy
sting.
neck.
He goes through enough. I'll leave him alone.
Could I actually get a
Oh,
Constitution saving throw?
Oh,
Yeah.
good thing you got that Constitution thing.
So, yeah, okay, let me look at my
This is honestly,
Oh, my
this guy
con mod's
Constitution was
different
the
if it's a
right
19,
thing
isn't it?
to not
Yeah.
be bad at.
What, that would be
It's
like
a
a plus 4?
DC 20.
Okay. DC 20?
Yeah, you get a proficiency with that too.
Do I?
Not clerics don't have.
No, I wasn't too sure if the amulet gave you.
So that's,
Oh, It just gives you 19.
Okay.
that's... Fuck, that's only a 16 then.
So you take 27 points
Oh.
of piercing damage, and then as you feel like venom sort of
I
sink
should have
into
done
your
protection
neck.
from poison. God damn it.
So 27 piercing damage and 16 poison damage.
16 poison.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a bit hefty.
I turn to the person next to me. This is no good.
Do I kind of...
Yeah,
is
that
his
looked a little
teeth
bad.
still in my neck like vampire style, or is he gonna...
No, he unbites you at the end of his turn.
Unbites,
Maybe it
retracts
looks
his
fine.
fucking jaw.
Yeah.
Like a
Alright,
snake.
and that is his turn.
Okay.
Unhinges his jaw.
Let me just... Where's Blight?
I might actually take away some of this guy's abilities because he's fucking insane.
That's.
Thank you, DM. Thank you, DM.
Fighting.
Fighting.
He's only being nice because it's a one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, can I
Let
get a
us
con
suffer
save? I'm
the
gonna cast
consequences
Blight.
otherwise.
Blight.
Do you want to go con save?
I'm gonna see how high that con is.
What level spell is that?
That's a 4th level.
4th level. He's gonna attempt to cast counterspell. Let me see how it goes.
Actually,
He fails that. He fails counterspell.
Woo!
So he will make this con save, which is a dirty 20.
And now.
Motherfucker, so he'll take half damage.
Okay.
Pretty sure he'll take half damage.
But
Let me
now,
double check
well,
that.
I guess his reaction will immediately reset. But I was like, oh, no reaction time for him. It will immediately reset.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Don't worry.
Plus 9 to his
Don't
roll.
worry. Mama's got you. Mama's got you.
I'm not convinced Mama does.
2, 3.
Mama's being passed around like a blunt.
Yeah. Mama's getting blasted around with me right now.
How do you got?
I can't wait for the crowd round. I have a great idea.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna wait and see how this plays
It's
out.
not going to do anything to the battle.
Can I have
I
2
have
d8s?
A
Make it
normal
darker.
idea.
Can I have 2 d8s?
Yes, of course.
Ruin the
I have a
crowd.
not Gus idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
I have
these.
a helpful idea that I could do.
Not
but-
I love the way you said that. A not Gus idea.
Well, the way that Gus said I have an idea did not
It
sound
sounded
like...
full of mischief.
It did. That's why I
That's
said
what
I have
he
a not
does.
Gus idea.
I also have an idea.
14, 19,
I also have an idea that would be funny.
29, 39. 39
I have a
halved.
normal idea.
Yeah, I have a normal idea that
Maybe
will
it's
help
20,
him.
right?
What?
Why would we
Because
help?
Oh, it's- oh, yeah.
That would just be 20.
Yeah.
Hell
Okay.
yeah, 20.
Necrotic, and that's the actions. Let's think of. Shit, I did not get familiar enough.
Do you have Shield of Faith that you can give yourself?
I think I do, but let me just double check that.
You're so valid because I definitely.
I'm not
did
used to
get
having this
familiar.
many spells just right off the bat. I don't have them all memorized like I normally do.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Bonus action, I'll go ahead and cast Shield of Faith.
Hell yeah.
So then that just gives me a +2 to my AC for 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's good. That means I have a pretty high DC.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, this is my spell, so DC 1.
Anything else on Kalimdor's turn?
Action, bonus action.
Probably
Yeah.
don't want to move away yet.
Yeah, I'm fine yet.
Run in a circle around.
At the end of your
Ooh.
turn, Zayden, as you like blast his fucking brain with necrotic magic, just like, God, fucking another magic user, you're all so fucking predictable. And is going to use a legendary action
Oh, motherfucker.
to Iron Spike you. A metal spike shoots out of the ground and pierces you through the chest.
Ow.
Could I get a dexterity saving throw, please?
My dex is not fantastic. That's a 10.
Yeah, it's not going to do it. Sorry, we're sponsored.
No, totally.
Yeah.
Would you rather have advantage in Dex or Constitution saving throws?
Let's say dex. Because cons, I got that ability, or that ammo that's helping me out.
Okay.
I just rolled shit the first time.
You take 16 piercing damage,
Okay.
and as this metal spike pierces through you, you are now restrained.
Ooh. Shit, I gotta roll dex saves to get out of that?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck.
Okay. That is going to be the crowd turn.
Good crowd.
I would like to use
Spell magic.
Divine Foresight and give Kalimvor, Kelly, for the next 10 minutes, ability checks and saving throws for dexterity are made with advantage. Yippee!
Cool.
Are you wearing
You know, I'll
armor?
say
Not great
subtle
armor.
under the radar spell. No one's gonna bat an eye at
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna also, for now, I'm do a subtle little spell and cast Death Ward, which is a touch, but I'm gonna use a sorcery point
Cool.
to meta magic that it can go 30 feet.
Okay. What does Death Ward do?
So basically, it just means the first time you like run out of hit points, you drop to 1 hit point instead of
zero.
going down.
That made me so mad in the boss.
You have
battle
well,
last night.
what's the name of Kelimvor's like big weapon that Cyric had?
Godsbane?
Godsbane. You feel as you cast this spell, the Godsbane that you have in your pocket begins like burning, and you hear in your head as Cyric says, "Property of mine ain't taken without a deal." That spell, you feel the Godsbane control you as some weird magic thing with Cyric is going on, and this spell is instead cast on Zayden.
Thanks, Shoddy. Thanks, Shoddy. How long does it last? Or is it just like until it hits 0 and then they're back to 1 hit point?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right.
How big is like the area that everyone's gathered around? This is like a question for probably next turn, but what?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
This
hold
is
on for a
like
minute.
I would say like 30-foot radius circle, 60-foot
Am I
diameter.
able to get up like right next to the ring to hopefully be within 10 feet of Kalimvor?
I don't think so. No.
Can I just like sneak out and go throw this fucking sword somewhere?
Where do you go?
No!
Roulette table.
You give it to like Tymora or Istis, you say just hold this for now.
Honestly, I feel like Hecate would do something like that. I just,
You see a problem, you solve it.
I just like,
She's
I
got
need-
them street smarts.
I need to
That's
look
one
up
word
one of
for
my
it.
spells real quick.
Where's Spirit?
Don't worry about it.
And your homies book smart and you're street smart and together you're book street. Sorry.
Book street.
Street.
So combining your knowledge.
I'm gonna let Kelimvor handle it for another round, but I'm just gonna pull off my shirt.
Yeah, let's go.
As that happens,
Tease her out,
like-
tease her out.
Like Istis is doing a divine foresight and she's just like, Jesus.
Whoa.
Shit.
Whoa,
Oh my God.
whoa.
I need to come out of my house more often.
Can I just like
Do you love the sight of fighting?
give it?
Is it fighting or tits?
Fighting.
Do you like fighting or boobs?
Do you want us to give it to
Oh,
a random
honey.
person?
They're always
Maybe
both.
not. Maybe
Okay.
I shouldn't do that. I don't know. What do I do with your stupid sword?
I'm not there. I can't tell you what to do.
Well, I'm gonna go put
I'm
it
fighting
back
for
in.
my life.
I'm gonna go put it back in his office then.
Okay.
Wait. Hid it in his office. So he don't
Hide
know
it somewhere.
I hide
It's
it.
so funny.
Like, I like somehow magically like
have to
cut a
roll
slice
for that,
into the wall and like shove it in a crevice and then fix the wall.
You.
It's gonna take multiple turns.
I'm
belongs
gonna
to
say
mice in the
this is
walls.
gonna be your next crowd turn.
Yeah,
if that
that's
seems
fine.
fair. Yeah, you run into the office, and I think you do just hear like Siric's laughter from the outside area as you just like cut into the wall, put the Godsbane in there, close it up, and run out of the office. Anything else during our crowd turn?
I'm gonna hold off.
Cool. I think.
God.
I need to.
Hey, Kelvor, make me a straight charisma check, please.
Bro.
Bro.
Not
What the
really.
Gabagoo doing?
It's not good. What is that? It's a 13.
Okay. I think Zayden is gonna get a. Actually, I think someone's gonna cast Scorching Ray and send 2 of them at Zayden and 1 of them at you.
Oh, they're just like equal opportunity, motherfucker.
Yeah, they just want to start.
They're
some
an equal
shit.
opportunity employer.
That's a miss and a nat 20 on Zayden.
Okay.
Amazing.
So 12 points of fire damage to him. Better than nothing. And then that's a miss on you.
Yippee!
Alright, back to Zayden, who now that you are grappled, he is going to once again take 2 attacks on you.
Motherfucker.
You tell him, man.
Yeah. That's what
So
I'm
that
doing.
is 1
That's
hit,
what I'm doing.
and that's 2 hits.
Ugh. Wait, let me look at my fucking features.
Me when I'm a creature.
Creature.
And then could I also get another
Oh.
Dex save?
Constitution save
Con save.
from the poison?
So that's a 21 on the con save.
Okay, so that's going to pass. So you don't take the
Nice.
poison damage this
Good
time.
job.
Yippee!
Which that is going to be 37 various points of slashing and piercing to you.
Okay.
As he, like, you are pinned, and he just takes the chance to, like, stab you in the side, bite you.
So he's not immortal.
Was that a
correct?
critical hit?
Was it?
He's not immortal.
No. He's, like, a mortal that was so fucking good at killing people that the gods were like, let's just make this guy stick around.
You know what? I want this freak around.
Yeah, I fucking like this freak.
Hey, was either of those
Cole
like a,
after he met me.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say
Was
me
it?
about
was either of those a critical hit?
They were not.
Okay.
Nice.
I was like, I like this freak. Cole, bring her to me more often.
That is how we became friends,
Yeah.
essentially.
Is it my turn?
It is your
That's me with
turn.
most of my friends. Well, I like this little freak.
I
I'm gonna keep
I'm gonna
him.
keep it.
Will
What about this
attempt, or
That's
is it an
fair.
action for me to try and unspike myself?
He kind of did it to me, so.
Or is it just a
Just
gesture?
grab it
I
by the
believe
scruff
you
and be
get to
like,
make
I
a
like
dex
this little
save.
freak, I'm
Okay.
gonna keep it.
I'll try and get her movement, I
Accurate.
guess, on this deck save, and then I can take my action.
Yeah, it does say a creature can use a free action to remove itself. or
Yeah,
attempt
free
to.
action then.
So this would just be you make a dex save, see if you're still around.
What's the DC?
DC 16.
But you
Fuck,
got-
that's a 13.
But you got advantage on
I
it.
know, it
baby.
was a 2 and a 12.
Oh.
Alright, anyway, shit, how much damage did you get dealing me before?
30.
So.
39.
39.
39.
She.
Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Let me just check for the bonus action. I want to see if I can do something. Motherfucker. I have to check, sorry, I don't have these memorized yet. Sorry, guys.
You're okay, baby.
Where the fuck is... I have like 12 tabs open right now. This is rough.
Mm-hmm.
Yes! Okay. Bonus action, I will cast Spirit Shroud. When I do that, I'm calling forth spirits of the dead. They flit around me for up to a minute. They're intangible and invulnerable. Until I end, any attack I make makes an extra 1d8 extra damage. When I hit it, a creature within 10 feet of me. It's radiant, necrotic, or cold, so I get to choose that. Any creature that takes this damage can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Oh.
In addition, any creature of my choice that can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of me has its speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Cool.
So, so I do that, and then I cast Sunburst. This is an 8th level
fuck.
spell.
Hell yeah, man.
Jesus Christ.
He's gonna try and counterspell
I'm
that.
gonna
but I don't
nuke
think
this.
he's going to.
I'm gonna nuke this fucking place.
He does not.
So, just to clarify, Sunburst is an 8th level evocation.
Nuking him.
Yeah, I said fuck this guy. So it's a 60-foot radius. I need this 60-foot radius to end right between me and him for dramatic effect. I'm looking him in the eyes as I do this through my little death mask.
I think you
Well, it is a
start
con
like
saving throw, by the way.
okay, you start like kamehamehaing like the build up,
Ah!
and he looks down at like your glowing hand, and
I'm
he's
still
just like,
impaled.
oh shit.
It's gonna hurt.
Fuck.
That's hard. That goes hard as fuck, actually.
I was giggling and shit when I was picking
I have a
spells.
follow-up question. How big did you say this ring was?
30 feet.
I'm getting some of the audience with this.
Well, luckily it's like raised, so I think you're more like blasting into the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, is it an orb or is it a line?
Brilliant sunlight flashes in a
orb.
60-foot radius centered on a point that I choose within range.
That's 120 foot diameter circle.
So everyone gets hit?
Everyone
I'm
on
on
that,
a point
like,
that I
on the
choose, 60
bad
foot
guy's
radius.
side of the
So this
ring.
is approximately, this is like 6 feet away from me. He's at like the 55-foot mark from the center of this attack. I'm, there is collateral.
Good
There
lord.
is collateral.
Also, he fails.
Okay, so that's gonna be 12d6 radiant
So
plus an
not
extra
only-
1d8.
I'm sorry.
Not only are you nuking him, you're nuking.
You're
Nuking
nuking.
the bar.
Oh, you obliterate like a fifth of the
And
audience.
declare we're all nuked.
Are you
Yeah.
telling me that? Oh god, what's his
If
name?
you,
Also-
you need.
You're
I
telling
I
me
need
that the club
everyone
owner.
to make me a luck check to see if you are in this
You're
section.
telling me the
Have to be
club
even?
owner wouldn't try to
I'm-
counterspell this?
Oh yeah, you're in the office. You're
No,
at
actually,
the
I have
chair.
enough. I have
Okay.
enough.
No.
So you're telling me he wouldn't try to counterspell it by
Remember
nuking
Bonex?
of his own bar?
He's fine.
Sirig,
Oh,
yeah, you can rebuild that shit.
Yeah,
So
they're fine.
you're good because you're next to
Okay.
Sirig. You're good because you're in the office.
Oh,
So
I
I
felt-
need the two of
yeah.
you. We'll make this 20%
Lick check.
chance for a fifth. So God, what would that be? Wait. Let's call it like a one,
yeah,
one
I
through
think an
5.
extra
and
D8.
you're-
I need to
you're
roll
in the
run
bad
through
place.
5 on the.
1 through 5, and you're in the bad
Wait,
spot.
wait, wait.
Whoa.
Wait, I wanna.
Ah, 19.
a Constitution.
What
saving
type of
throw.
damage is this?
It's
Wait, no,
radiant.
you,
No,
one,
no,
one,
1
one
through
through
5 is the
5.
bad list.
Oh, is
be
your
in the
bad
bad
time?
place.
Oh,
You
okay.
barely made it
Okay.
out of there.
Oh.
So you just made it out.
So I'm
yeah.
out. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like what happens is you
Where I
are
was like, okay, good thing I'm resistant to radiant. Okay.
literally Timora is like 1 second there's people to your right, and then the next second there's no one to your right.
I swing to my right with my jubbly bubblies.
Yeah,
bounce
can,
around,
like,
and
it's
there's
just
nobody
like-
there anymore.
No, the
Whoa.
jubbly bubblies are like pull Daimora out of the way.
I'll say it's 12d6 radiant, 1d8 necrotic.
Do you want to use this?
Do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna go everywhere.
Roll that damage.
Let's just
Oh, that's a good medium
Jingle,
amount
jingle,
of
jingles.
damage. Jingle,
Oop, there's
jingle,
one.
jingle.
Here, I'll
That's
hold it up.
not 12 dice, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
The little guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was really
Holy
good.
shit.
Oh, that was really good as well.
You have a skeleton?
I think if I could do that to my spine, that would fix me.
We'll try.
Can you just open me up
10,
and just
20.
and
Yeah.
and then close me again?
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you trust me with like a scalpel?
Yes, I would say if I was gonna trust anybody, it
Okay.
would be you or T.
I'm gonna have you sign a waiver before.
Maybe T.
That's a total
T can open
of
me and close me, and you can
48.
just-
46 of which is radiant, 2 necrotic.
Holy shit.
Those two necrotic fighting for their life.
Zayden goes from looking completely fine to pretty hurt.
I said, fuck this guy. There you go, baby.
Fuck this guy. Well, being impaled too. Like,
Yeah,
nothing
I'm like, I
crazy.
could not
Actually,
care
Is
less.
that the end of Kelsworth's turn?
Yeah.
Do you have a bonus
Uh,
action?
I used my bonus action for Spirit Child, which
Oh,
is
right,
what
right,
gave me
right.
the extra d8.
Right,
And that lasts for a hot second too, so I get to.
Alright.
He's gonna use 2 legendary action points to go savage. which means which
Okay.
basically means makes a bite attack against each creature within 5 feet.
So
You're
I'm
the
a-
only one, but it's another bite attack, which does a lot more than the iron spike that's already keeping you.
Yeah, he can't.
pierced.
He can't regain any hit points either until the start of my next turn.
No, he can't, which is not great for him. That is also a hit.
Mm.
He was
Well,
the
okay, no.
first
What's the? What are you rolling?
Well, roll the 25.
Oh, okay, fuck you.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, he also
when-
rolls with advantage because you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
I love it when players are like, what did you roll? I'm like, trust me, I know this hits
Literally,
you.
I know
You've
a
been
28
wrong
hits
before.
you.
But I like
Uh,
hearing it.
Rarely.
Hey, what if I was Tim and I was writing
Can you
down
make
all
a
the
con
stats?
save as well?
I
Yeah, I
like
can
Poison.
contact.
I like mentally keeping track on whether or not he's rolling well or poorly
Yeah.
for the day.
Fuck! That's a fail.
Alright, then that is
Is
19
it Constitution save?
piercing,
Oh, right.
But
I
19
should have chose
piercing.
19
Constitution. for you.
piercing, and 11 poison.
19 11, so that's a total of 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you doing on hit points right
I'm at 6.
Okay.
That being said, is it my turn now?
No, that was his
Oh no, that was the end. That was his legendary action at the end of
Ah,
your turn.
fuck.
It's crowd time.
But I have Death Ward.
No.
No, shit, he has Death Ward. Fuck me. Hey, crowd.
You almost had
Get it,
Death
brother.
Ward.
Okay.
I do got cute
Alright,
rules.
so you run back out from the office, but that's your turn. Anything else from our crowd for the
I do
crowd
have
phase?
some healing.
Someone's gotta have a healing.
I have healing.
I have a cure
Not my turn yet.
wounds.
You're not gonna make it to your next turn.
I'll hit you with that cure wound.
Wait,
shit.
do I get that legendary action from the god thing?
Yeah, you can use that.
Healing word?
Can I use that right now?
That's on your turn.
Fuck. It wasn't his turn.
Yeah, that was his
Oh
legend.
wait, shit. Yeah, no, never mind. You can't use a legendary action.
Oh.
You know, this is really good as the crowd's turn, like before they start doing shit that I'm doing this. Okay, so my little legendary action is, it was a homebrewed spell, and I'm just like, Cole, can we use this? It's called Judgment. I summon a judge with dominion over all creation to sentence one creature within range that I can see. So this guy needs to make a charisma deception or charisma persuasion roll against my spell save DC.
Okay.
And if he fails, I get to choose a different effect.
What's the save on that?
It will be. What's it? Pull it open again. I'm so sorry.
Again.
17.
17. I'm gonna do this in front of the table. He gets a +6 to charisma.
Fuck.
He's gonna try and make a persuasion.
Roll
So
it.
let's
Oh,
see
shit.
how this goes. He's the Rizzler.
Ah!
He passes.
Damn it.
Then he just gets his pants pulled down.
Basically, yeah, his pants get pulled down.
Yeah.
What if
him.
no, a legendary action will be so seen.
Damn
But
it.
maybe you'd get respect.
I was gonna make everyone
Yeah.
just like aggro upon seeing him.
Yeah, if I just
Any other crowd actions?
Crowd help!
I do have a crowd action.
I would, but I
It's
cannot.
very flashy.
Let's hear it.
Do it!
Do it!
Kelbor's gonna die in
Yeah,
like
this
10
is-
seconds.
This is also one of those things that I'm like, my gambler mindset. I'm like, this is probably true. I'm under the assumption that as a death god, Kellenvort chose necrotic damage as their immunity,
Yes.
and I'm hoping that's the case.
Oh,
because
Yes! Aaron says yes!
I am
Too
going
late.
to do Maddening Darkness in the starting in the center of the ring.
That's
And that is also a 60-foot radius
You're just.
sphere.
Fuck this arena, man!
so the crowd doesn't get to watch
It is
anymore.
magical
Yeah.
darkness. I'm the only one who can see through it.
That's fantastic.
And they make a. I
have
believe
resistance
it's
to second
con
pin
save.
radiant.
okay.
I like the idea
Wisdom
that
saving.
wisdom save. I like the idea that Cyric and Lyra are both sitting there, and magical darkness fills the arena, and he's just like, oh, now that ain't no fun. God damn, I can't see the fight now. Come on.
Yeah. This ruins everything.
I can't. You want me to get two of my servants to kill each other?
Can
That
I?
might be fun.
All right, hey, you two, get over here with the swords.
Before you do that-
since he can't watch this fight,
Little fight.
Two servants
Mini
just start
fight.
fighting each other to the death in front of the two of you.
Fantastic.
I could try to banish him.
Fails the wisdom save.
Okay. Takes 8d8 psychic damage.
Woo!
Do I? Is this hitting the crowd or no?
No, it's
No.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, necrotic damage.
necrotic, yeah.
I don't know why I said psychic.
I said psychic before, I'm not in it.
Okay. Not a great roll on the die. That's better.
You have to survive at least one more round because I have a funny one too, but now no one can see.
26.
26.
If
Okay.
I can survive his next hits, it'll be fine.
Because he can't
Okay.
see, so it's made with disadvantage.
It'd just be regular because you're still.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but
And I can't. He probably knows where I am because I'm grappled.
I think
He
I
can
could,
probably figure out where I
I could
am.
cure wounds you.
Please, please, please.
Does that have to be on a target you see?
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Unless I,
That's third level spell, yeah?
yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's not.
I mean, a lot of things I need to see.
Oh no, it's touch.
My spell's not
Yeah.
as funny if you can't see
It's
it.
touch. It's not
Yeah.
even see. You have to poke me.
Nobody else said anything.
I was
Everyone was
waiting.
standing there like,
Yeah,
I was
that's
waiting because I
fair.
didn't want to ruin your thing.
everyone had a big bowl of
Sure,
pesto.
sure.
Just, oh, no,
Um,
no.
This is what I get for
Yeah,
trying
like,
to
But
let
you know,
you work.
can I actually grab onto Timora and be like, you can see through this, yes?
Yeah.
Get me closer to the ring just in case.
Okay.
Holds out.
I mean, if you have healing word and you can see me, that would be one thing.
Buttons.
No, I don't.
And Time More
that's not
puts
a paladin
Istus
spell.
in a baby Bjorn.
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be Zayden's turn.
Now that it's his turn, can he make a wisdom saving throw?
He fails.
Okay. Takes 8d8 necrotic damage.
Jesus, that's every time? Oh my god.
That's fucked.
That's awesome.
That's really awesome.
I mean, it's just sitting there.
Oh, hey guys, fun
32.
fact.
You kill him?
Okay, you cast a cloud of darkness, and I think Kalimdor, you're not hurt, but everything's dark around you. You're pierced to the chest. You're bleeding. You're hurting. You're so fucking close to dying, and you can
Again,
just
too,
like
damn.
again, yeah. You see very like
I just
very
missed this.
hazily through the darkness. Zayden just like walk up to you. Damn, another fucking god on the ground. Falls to the ground and just dies.
Yeah.
The best part is if
See
you
you
act,
there.
if
See
you
you there, I
act-
guess.
If you act quickly, you can act like you killed him.
No, actually,
yeah.
I just the spike.
Spike reverts.
I'm going to
We're
go
out
ahead.
of initiative.
Yeah, when I see that, I'm just going to dispel magic. Holy shit, how'd that happen?
Yay, Kelly! Yay!
And I'm gonna go ahead and cast heal on myself so I can immediately get 70 hit points back.
Damn, I didn't think.
Well,
you had it.
shit.
I didn't think you had it.
Kalimdor turns around.
I'm gonna like turn to look up at Lyra and then to Cyric and then like stick my tongue out.
I think that the crowd just goes wild for the
Yeah, that was-
demise of
The
Zayden.
30% of the crowd that's left.
I
Yeah.
said, fuck all y'all.
Oh.
You and me were just like, fuck the crowd.
Actually, I think that everyone on Syric's side goes wild. Everyone on the other side is just looking at you like you're a fucking murderer.
Yeah, they-
Kelly's got more souls.
I did just give myself a lot more paperwork.
You sure did. Brody.
I think
They're all gonna be your
you
assistants.
stick your tongue out at Syric.
It's not like anything serious. It's just like a little like.
I think he just like looks at you and just shrugs and he's like, I don't know, a win's a win. I'm not
Oh,
salty.
what is a
I
I'm
didn't
not
think-
salty about it.
I didn't think he had it in him.
Me either. I really thought that little sissy bitch was gonna go down.
Wow, I don't think you
Kalimdor literally fucking killed Cyric back!
can start walking
You
up.
know-
I don't
Yeah,
think
you
you
just
can
got
say
shit
that
done.
anymore.
Yeah,
You
well,
know-
I'm an evil guy, so.
You know, for as much as he complains about paperwork, I think he just created more paperwork with that blast.
Oh,
Sometimes
actually,
the rage
that's a
wins.
great way to look at it. Oh my god.
Sometimes the rage
Oh,
wins.
he, like, literally, I guarantee that's like 5 times the paperwork of an immortal to write off.
I need to consign more
of God
mortals
to-
to eternal damnation.
I mean,
for
a
paperwork.
mortal being to,
Oh my
you
god,
know,
imagine the
and all
reconstitution party though of so many gods coming back. Oh,
Oh man,
my
it's gonna be a
God, all at
rager.
once.
Well, they're lesser deities.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
No, that's important.
but still, what a party!
The party.
So much fucking.
I think as like some people like pull you out of the arena, and Sierra just kind of like beckons all of you to come on over.
I'll put my shirt back on, but I cut it like lower, like a deeper V into it.
Perfect.
Totally just staring.
Yeah, no, it's just as well as just like. Anyway, our
I
deal.
appreciated the party. What? Oh yeah, what was our deal again?
It's just like, Ozma information.
Right.
Stares at his chest. Stares
Staring at everyone's chest.
His titties are out as well.
Wait,
Like,
wait, was there
going
like
back
a,
and forth.
Oh my god, does Kelmore have a boob window now from the spine?
Yes.
A boob
I
window.
think I need to get out of here.
Oh, why is that?
That's a bi panic for sure.
Who leans forward so the V-neck is even lower.
The information.
So you got that dagger thing, right? Yeah. Well, I don't like it, but I am cosmically bound to tell the truth, and that really sucks.
That's not a character.
All right. Well, hey, it was earned. Look, that is a metal called Virillic.
Very ick.
Virilic.
Can you spell that again?
Virilic.
Virillic.
Really?
Virillic.
Virillic.
What is it doing stretching out that I sound at the end?
Very lick.
Very
Very
lick.
lit. Virillic.
Sorry.
Look, I mean, as far as like origins that I know about, I know that a long time ago there was some like not happy mortals with gods who wanted to find a way to X us out permanently,
Understandable.
and they did. So any black metal stuff like this, it can take us out in a way we can't come back.
So, what happened to these mortals and the rest of this metal? Was it the only one dagger, or are there? I'm assuming multiple now.
Well, it was before my time, before all of our time actually, but yeah, you know, it was actually out of question. What was the question again?
Like how many are
How
those-
many weapons are we looking at,
Yeah.
buddy?
and like what happened to these
Is this
mortals?
the only one?
I'm guessing a lot, especially if mortals aren't too happy with us right now, which they never really are.
Right. Would you say there's any history or relation of this metal with a pantheon or a group of people called the Six?
Now, that wasn't our deal.
But it would be. What about another deal?
I'm not fighting this one.
I don't have
I
another
feel like we
champion,
got an
so-
extra tip already, though, Siri.
Yeah,
No,
Timora
over.
literally had her boobs out. Do we all need to get them out? I don't know what you guys do here.
Hecate doesn't even wait for an answer, just takes out her titties.
Oh my god, this is a den of sin.
Appreciate it, but
This is a den of sin.
I don't give them.
I mean, I'm showing skin right now too. It kind of is.
I
Boob
don't
window.
get out of my house much, so I don't really know what you want.
We can do a little bit more investigating.
We can do more
We'll see if we
investigating.
need
Yeah, and then if we need you,
You know where to find me.
It's been lovely.
You've been the crowning jewel tonight. I don't give a fuck about any of these other guys.
Thank you, thank you. You like? It's my new party outfit.
I love.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I know that he's like bound to tell the truth and stuff like that, or
Only
at
for
least
the- only for the
the
deal.
base information stuff.
Yeah.
Can I insight if there was like a
Missing
part of like
pieces.
the extended piece of that
oh yeah,
that was like
can I
a lie in some way, or
yeah,
what,
give
like
me-
doesn't line up
And
necessarily?
could
give
I
me an
insight
insight.
if he, in particular, if he would know about the 6 at all and its relation? Like, if he's just like, well, that's just another deal, or if he just doesn't know.
Good work, yeah.
Dirty 12.
Dirty 20. I love when a god of lies rolls a nat 1 on the
I mean, there's
I
probably
rolled
not much that he lied about,
No.
possibly. But.
a 23.
I think everything beyond, like, I think you get the gist, like, what he told you about the weapon and what it is and what it does was, like, very truthful. Everything past that was all true, but very specifically kept vague. And when you asked about the, like, the Dark Six, he gave a little laugh of, he seems like he knows quite a bit about them, but he is not going to tell without something in exchange.
No.
I've got a next interview lined up that we can probably do.
Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
As gods, do we have to take long rests?
I would say yes in the way of like elves, where it's more of like a trance of just
Like
healing
You go
your
Blair Witch in the
physical
corner?
form. Yeah.
And it's still like a, 8 hours or some shit?
Yeah, I would say like same.
Well, I'm gonna have to sleep with something. I want my legendary action back. There.
But yeah. Got an idea for our next person we can talk to. If we want to head out of here.
Can I hang back just for a moment?
Yeah,
Did you like your first look into fate?
I do. Let's just see, or let's just say, fate looks very differently when you come at it from a different point of view. So I saw what I needed to see.
Yes. I was hoping, I guess, sharing this spindle in a way selfishly. I thought maybe someone else could understand all that I see as well. And that the truth and fate is ugly, and lies can be pretty, and vice versa. In a way, we are two sides of the same coin. Some fate can be changed and some fate cannot, so keep that in mind if you ever visit my little spindle again.
It's a nice way to put it. It's not gonna make me nice for you.
I know. Elma, get out of here.
Elma?
Um,
Elma, is that you?
Elma, I turned into Ilma. I don't need you to be nicer to me. I hope we are clear on that. But
Okay.
and don't come into my room when I'm sleeping. I don't think I would like that.
I have unlimited access, and now that you said that, I'm gonna come in specifically when you're sleeping.
He's just gonna have a T-pose right next to your head.
Yeah.
Oh, well, can you at least bring like a snack or
Brings you hot chocolate.
yeah,
As a help
like,
sleep.
like hot cocoa or I don't know, whatever mortals like these days.
Yeah, I'll bring you sweets and stuff.
Okay, it's a deal.
That's a lie.
No.
Yeah, I'll incite that.
Yeah.
He brings you chocolates and they're just
20.
He's gonna be the creepiest motherfucker.
He's definitely
She's like,
bringing you chocolates.
at first looks a little bit like concerned, and then she's like, you know what? This is a challenge. I'm gonna out creep him. I'm the goddess of fate. There's no way he can outdo me right now.
I'd like to
Have a good night. This was surprisingly fun.
Good to hear.
This is definitely the type of guy who would bring you chocolates because he said he was gonna bring you sweets, but they're like
They're the worst.
No, they're chocolate covered like the hottest pepper in the world.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Gravel.
She loves spicy foods. Yeah.
Alright, so y'all leave the low tower. And I think at this point, as you exit, you see that you are like in the early hours of the morning. You've been here like all night. Alright, what do you do next? Where do you go? Said you had an idea?
Yeah. So it's technically the next day then, right?
Mm-hmm.
New person will die today. First
Yep.
off.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Who's dying?
I guess
Oh wait, we said it was morning.
Yeah.
I rested. Am I full health?
Oh no, like you just left.
You just left it this
the
morning.
bar and it's morning.
Good try.
Now that we have a name or thing to search by, possibly Ogma's library could be useful in that now we can read if there's something about it that exists.
Right.
That can be a search by someone. But the person we could talk to is Saloon, the only person who would know anything about the Six.
Yes.
So we should go there before there's
Another death.
murder.
I think we should Google it.
Yeah, grab your phone out and check that while we go up there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we should talk to
Is there
Saloon.
anything else that we should do today?
I think if we talk to Saloon and question her more about the Six, maybe we'll get some more insight.
I think Saloon's a good move.
I don't know.
Somebody want to email her beforehand, let her know that we're coming?
You all hear in your heads a very similar voice
Yeehaw.
as the previous night. Hello, residents of the High Tower. It is I, your humble master, here to inform you of the second casualty of our god games, Azuf.
You killed yourself, you bitch!
Fuck yeah.
That's right, he wasn't.
On his corpse, although I know that's an unfamiliar word to all of you, you'll find your second clue. Good luck. Disappeared.
We gotta stop to make before we go there then.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go find Azuf's body. We should
They
probably
didn't
check
say
near
where
the
he was though, right?
Did not say where he was. No.
We
I
should check
can't
near the
say I can be
weave.
too
Maybe he
sad.
pissed in it. He might have pissed in the weave, guys.
Yeah, should we go check
He loves, like,
the
he does
weave
really like
in
to
his
do.
house? Or does he keep the weave in his house?
You know what? I'm gonna say
He
the
keeps it in
weave
his
probably straight up is in his house. Yeah.
Let's go to his house. I think he lives down the street from me. I don't know.
You know, otherwise, I was one of his boy servants where they are.
Yeah.
'Cause he has a lot of boy servants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Specifically
saying?
boys. He does. Yeah.
Boy kisser, but also
He
girl
also spends
kisser.
a lot of time on Earth, though, so I wonder if
I
there's
don't
a bond.
like to use this word a lot, but he is a bit of a slut.
He is kind of a whore.
It's a fun
Damn
word,
right he
though.
is.
I don't like the amount of nacho cheese he puts on his nipples. It's a little bit
Yeah.
too much.
It kind of smells.
What do
He's
you
always
mean,
drinking
too much
coffee
nacho
with his
cheese on
penis
his
out
lips?
on his lawn,
Yeah.
just watching people, and
Yeah.
I don't like.
Well, that seems pretty normal.
In all honesty, he's almost too proud of a whore.
I don't like that he tries to age.
Well, not.
his
It's not current anymore. He was. It's not. He is. He
Age
was.
his dick
You're
cheese.
right,
What is
sorry, I'm
dick
not used to
cheese?
that.
It's like the cheese that builds up in the foreskin.
Is that normal for men? Turns to the only man of the party.
No.
So you don't have this dick cheese.
No. I practice good Tai Chi.
Okay. I don't.
Istis.
Yeah, I'll
If a
knock
man
on
comes at
Ozzy's
you and he
door.
has dick cheese, run.
Okay, I don't think my
From
You
experience,
on
it's
the
not that
Azuf
delicious.
store.
Yeah.
No.
What did you say?
No boy servants?
Okay.
No voice servants.
What did you say? Lara, I'd like to point out.
No. This was a you moment.
No. This is an in-character moment.
Lara possessed tea.
I said that it didn't taste that great.
The dick cheese. She said from experience. I can tell you it doesn't taste
Yeah.
that
It
great.
just seems like something she would have tried at some
Yeah.
point, you know?
Yeah.
I would try it.
Understandable.
if I
I'm
had
like a
to.
charcuterie board.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going
Yeah.
to, I can cast this as much as I want on myself. Levitate, I'm just gonna like float up and just kind of like float around to like windows that might look like bedroom windows to see if I can see inside.
Just break the fucking
Give me an
window.
investigation.
You guys can
Everyone,
look at the
y'all
rest
watch.
of
Can I open the door?
Tell you what,
You
you,
can.
watch Timora float up and start looking through windows. You try the door.
I'd love to be like, let's
I was
just
going
break
for
it
speed.
Give me an investigation though. Yeah.
If she's within 20 feet of me, you get advantage.
I'll allow it.
Hi, Tyrell. Oh, actually,
14.
my Tyrell of perception.
Yeah. As you walk inside, assuming everyone else is.
Yeah,
there
but I'm
as
falling
well.
behind.
Okay, cool.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I'm creepy looking.
Okay. so you a little creepy looking.
Tambor will be creeping.
Don't worry about creeping. I'm gonna say, as you're floating around, you do eventually get to like top floor bedroom on like one of the other sides of the building, and you look in Azuz's bedroom, and see that he is laying in his bed with a knife in his chest, and very, very similar to Tyr, like completely gutted and stabbed, covered in blood, like his bed is just drenched. But he's in there. On a dirty 20 perception to the bottom of the house, there is no sign of like a break-in or a struggle. Someone either A, was let in here, or B, got into a god's house without him noticing.
Cool.
Either way, not good.
You
So,
should really make everyone buddy up.
so there is the potential this is just one of us amongst us, or teleportation, or very, very good stealth. I mean,
It was Azuz. You might want to put in there. There might have been one of his bastard kids with a chip on the shoulder.
yes, but how well would you say one of these demigods could get to the plane of gods and sneak in and have access
It depends
to...
on the demigod.
That's true. I mean, if we're going through the six, what would sound the most sneaky, I guess, would be the shadow.
True.
Good, you're all here, or most of you. You turn and see Saloon.
Okay.
is in the order.
Oh, we also wanted to talk
you
to
see
you!
She is flanked by a couple of guards as well as Ogma. She walks inside and looks around. Ogma caught me up on some of the things that you've discovered. I'm assuming there's a second clue here.
Yeah, we gotta go check his body.
I'll go over and start checking, I guess.
Y'all know where it is.
I was gonna say-
I was gonna start frisking the body.
I
We
swim
don't know where the body
through the
is.
window and then I email them.
Fuck yeah, email.
Oh shit, yeah.
Wait, we have an emailer, right?
Yeah.
Which,
We used it
Otherwise, I
last
can
time.
just
Oh wait,
scream.
yeah, sure.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
you
why
just
don't you go?
That sounds like Tamara.
Yeah, y'all walk upstairs, a bit of a larger group now, into the bedroom. You see Azuz's fucked up dead body.
I'll go ahead and frisk the body for clues.
Oh, they're not even creative. It's the same murder.
he kind of looks more
I
handsome.
don't think creativity is what they're going for, darling.
Is that investigation, or can I just look?
You can just get it is again very similar, crumpled up in the hand.
Okay, I'll go ahead and open it up.
The knife is still attached to the body, right?
Yes, knife is still in.
We collect that.
Yeah, shit, we add it to our collection.
Yeah, I'll take the knife.
I'll open up the note and read
Grab
it.
the knife. You open up the note and read it. I love everyone. Should I do this line by line or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Actually, just read the whole thing first, and then we can write it down afterwards.
You need us more than we need you. The souls you trade will have their due. You've sealed your fate as your die was cast. To understand why, look to the past.
You need us more than we need you.
You need us more than we need you. The souls you trade will have their due.
Souls you trade will have their due.
Well, not their due. Okay.
You've sealed your fates as your die was cast.
Sealed fates.
As your die was cast.
Wait, sorry. You sealed your fates as.
Your die was cast.
Die was cast. To understand why, look to the past. Below this riddle is a small emblem, a circular emblem of an obsidian tower.
That was one of them.
Yeah.
I didn't write down their
What was the
symbol.
word after it?
That was the shadow.
Understand why.
Yeah. I and Saloon. We were actually about to go on our way to speak to you.
see. This is a little more complicated than
About, yes, the 6.
I think I know why my husband wanted to speak to all of you. We, well before your time, I assume Agma told you the story when we overthrew. I suppose overthrew the overthrowers. To be fair. Doing so created a new pantheon. And when a new pantheon is created, a lot of the gods transfer in a way that changes their identity. They go from having one name to another, still being the god of the same thing, just switching pantheons in a sense. A lot of the gods that are here today were gods of older pantheons and so forth. We defeated the Dark Six by not only destroying their physical forms, but by destroying their followers as well. And I think Agma sort of butts in here for a second. Yes, it is I suppose something we don't like talking about. And I think as he says this, all of your characters know what he's about to say, if you as PCs don't. We rely on their worship to survive. If
That's for sure.
we don't have worshippers, that there's no ties to the material plane to pull us back from the weave. Yes, we wiped out all of their followers. It was not a pretty couple of days. But it appears that they might have new followers, which is a problem.
And their followers now have their hands on what I assume their followers used to have their hands on.
The Godslayer's deal.
Virilic.
Virilic.
Okay, wait.
Virile.
Okay,
Virile.
respell that word for me, because it doesn't sound.
Virilick. Virilic.
Why is it
Virilic.
lick at the end? If
Because
there's
it's
only one I.
I-L-I. It's V-I-R-R-I-L-I.
Viril. Ick.
E-
V-I-R-R-I-L. That's viril.
Yeah.
And then I-C-K. Ick.
I-L-I-C-K.
No.
Oh, there's an extra
Vir-
I-L in
Virilic.
here.
Yes.
Virilic.
No, Cyric was purposely vague. Cyric is. Sorry. But it's the truth. He was purposely. I know you guys are like really good friends, so I don't want to offend you.
Oh, dear. Cyrix are little snakes sometimes. It makes them fun.
Yes.
Sometimes.
They're
Yes.
there.
Cyric.
So, he told us that some mortals had the Virilic steel, and, they weren't very happy with gods at the time.
No.
I assume, is this a similar time?
I suppose it would be. While the mortals who killed me 100 years ago didn't have weapons like this, obviously, as I'm still here, they, if I had to guess, might be part of the same group. If I had to take a guess, me coming back might be what triggered their attack. I mean,
And this is Saloon speaking?
yes, Saloon. Tyr and I were the ones who took them out in the first place. Tyr was an obvious first choice. If they're stuck in the weave, Azuth is an obvious second choice, I suppose. I was very well guarded, so it might have been supposed to be me, but if I was a little bit too well protected, they might have gone for a secondary target of Azuth.
If they're going after the weave, I mean, Azuth guards it, but Mishra is also heavily involved in the weave, so...
Mister could be another target. Me as well.
And obviously you, yes.
What
I
other
believe-
targets do we think? Technically?
The people they would likely go after are those who have any sort of connection with the oversight of magic. And suppose that does put you on the list as well.
Oh.
Yeehaw.
As well as Tyr and I, while I might be too obvious of a target for them to go after for a while. But I suppose as far as what my husband was specifically going to ask you, or ask of you, I don't know. But if I had to take a guess, it probably had to do with Black Friday.
Black Friday.
It had to do with Black
At
Friday
Walmart.
deals.
He
At
wanted
Walmart.
us to go get them deals for him.
When we removed the Dark Six, they still were gods who controlled parts of our world around them. And while it took many thousands of years, the five of you are five beings. I suppose Celeborn, you're a little different because I suppose it was death originally, but you have since absorbed death. You are replacements that were naturally created, we believe, to fill the gaps of what the old gods, the Dark Six, were meant to represent, as they weren't coming back.
So we have counterparts.
Lyra.
You're telling me that I'm not even in danger?
Well, you are not. You are. If anything, that puts you more in danger, as removing you would open the spot of their natural order in the world.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
So yours is definitely the mockery then.
Lyra, you were the replacement of the Fury,
Oh.
the goddess of madness.
I'm not mad.
Well,
No, kid yourself, Doug. Tymora, you were the replacement of the Devourer, the god of wrath. Fortune is a bitch, I suppose. Hecate, you were the replacement for the Shadow, a god of dark magic. I suppose who it seems as though we might be dealing with. Istis, you were the replacement of the Traveler, god of chaos and change.
What?
the Traveler.
God of chaos and change.
And Celeborn, you're, I suppose, a replacement for the god of death, who was a replacement of the Keeper, god of greed and death.
Of what death?
Greed and death.
Okay, sorry,
Same
I can
thing,
barely
yeah.
hear you.
Same thing, different form, I suppose.
Okay.
So you were all natural replacements. Now, we never did get a replacement for the Mockery.
Are you
That I'm not sure
about?
as far as I know.
What was the mockery god of?
The Mockery was the god of violence.
God of what?
Violence.
Sorry, what was the traveler's name? God of chaos and
God was what?
what was the traveler? God of chaos and
Oh, and change.
change.
Um,
Genuinely, I can't. This is the ear that I can hear out of. I can still barely fucking hear you guys.
Well, it appears the next most likely targets would be Mistra or myself, although just from where you all came from, I would assume that my husband maybe somehow saw this coming beforehand and wanted to warn all of you. Although why he wouldn't tell me yet, I'm not quite sure.
well, it was your,
I mean,
your party, your
Did just
birthday.
reincorporate like
I suppose it has been a 24
what the fuck
hours
ever it is.
for sure.
I'm so sorry. This is your first 24 hours back.
Well, obviously we have. This was an early morning kill, so we have a decent amount of time until the next one. If there's any other investigation you would need to do.
Yeah, maybe we should have Calimbor sleep a little bit.
Yeah, just take me somewhere and I'll just rest a little bit.
midday siesta.
Hey, if we need to do research, I'll go with the research crew and just take a nap.
I mean, it might. You're not too sure that the mockery was transferred over, but I guess we should figure out where these mortals are first that are worshiping the shadow, or where the shadow could be. from?
I think Agma pipes in. I actually had a thought on that.
Oh.
It's clear to me that our killers are mortals.
Yes.
And we need you more than we need us. Or,
Yes.
or you need us more than we need you.
As above, so below.
As above, so below.
Material plane?
Material planes.
You see, my thought was, what gods fear the most? Where gods fear the most? We are all residents of this. The game master has said the high tower. What most of us fear is losing our seat on the high tower and going anywhere beneath our station where we are now. Sorry, that was a bit too real. Anyway,
I'm honestly still impressed I'm up here.
I
You
do
deserve it.
believe our killer is a mortal who is either down below in the pediment or down in the mortal plane. Now, if they're in the pediment, that means that a god needed to let them up here, which a god would need to have let them up here to begin with, for them to be able to kill gods in the celestial plane. Which means that we are likely dealing with a group of mortals, and likely a god or goddess who let them in.
Maybe the mockery.
Maybe the mockery.
Whoever, if they replace the mockery, then the mockery themselves, I guess.
Although I suppose the mockery would want to kill their duplicate, so I don't know if even the mockery is safe, whoever that might
That's
be.
true. This might be an out of character thing to say, so I won't say it. I was like, oh my god, the mockery, Cyric.
I was literally thinking, like, who would the mockery be? Bro shitsters so goddamn much. Sorry, I'm kind of aiming with that.
It's
I'm
hard.
getting into character for tomorrow for Arcadius.
Yeah.
Well, if they're targeting weave stealth, we probably want to send some people who can look at the weave and see if anything is different about it. That's the only other thing in this house that might be worth something.
I believe Misra would be the person to go to for that.
Should I try calling her?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and just I'll lay the blankets, that Azuth is sitting over Azuth's face, so he's at least covered, shrouded. And so does Mom doesn't have to see his dead
Yeah.
fucking body.
What do you want? Tygor, what do you want from me? My son just died, what do you want?
Do you want to look at the weave to see if it's been tampered with?
Fuck
or do
you.
have another son that can look at that?
Help me over.
I
Trying to
will.
solve the murder.
I'll make some god coffee, which is coffee with a little bit of bush light poured into it. Because it's the
Okay.
morning.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I guess I'll wait till she shows up to see if she wants full strength bush light.
You see, like, after, I'd say, like, it takes, like, 5 minutes, and Mr. shows up through the front door. You see that this, like, ancient goddess is trying to, like, not look like she's been bawling her eyes out, and
For the
is-
last hour?
Yeah, for the last hour, yeah.
Kellenbor's death mask, which had fallen away after they left the bar, comes right back on as soon as Midnight walks through the door. Mr. and Kellenbor have a history, guys.
Yeah.
Do you want bush light with your coffee here?
Yes, please. We're civilized.
Who is this?
I'll hand you the coffee.
Mr. Mistro. Okay.
All right, let's go take a look
Drink
at
of the
this.
gods if anyone wants it.
Some of you want to go over and take a look at the library. That might be good.
I'm gonna go to the library.
Glances.
Yeah, I start walking to the library. I don't even sit in a chair. I go find a corner, sink down it, and just take a nap.
Fuck yeah.
I'll go to the library because I have the thing where people within 20 feet of me can have advantage on investigation.
No,
So we're at
fuck,
Mistra or the
investigation.
library?
Well, I think
Those are
we
your
are at
choices.
Mistra.
Oh,
People
okay.
can either
We're
stay
dividing
with
the
Mistra
content.
or go to the library.
Okay.
Hold on.
I mean, I guess Mr. probably should do most of the work, so I could just stay there alone if you all wanted to work on the rules.
Is there anything else we need to do? Could I, like, scour the weed for anything about, worshippers of the Six?
Hello, weave.
We're
Or I
going
guess
for
that
the
would-
Ogma Library.
Oh, that could be the Ogma Library. I just thought maybe two different things.
Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna be doing whatever rolls need to be made here. So I guess if we have 2 people at least.
I can stay with you then.
Okay.
I'll
So
also go to library.
So you got basically everyone other than Time War is going to the library.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm taking a
do
nap.
let's do here at the Weave first. Going into the like main sort of antechamber of the Zuth's home, you see, well, the Weave. While this is a much smaller version, as though you were like watching over the universe inside of a snow globe and like looking at it.
You love your snow globes.
I do love my snow globes. The Weave, or just like a view into the Weave, can be seen in Azut's home. In the center of the room, just like the colorful swirling mass of magic of whence you all came. Mistra walks up to the Weave. What do you want me to look for? Anything in particular? Or
I guess I'm not totally sure of everything that's can be derived from the weave. I guess one thing might be if there's been any tampering with it. I mean, I guess with God's missing, that would be some tampering with itself, but I don't know if that's represented in the weave somewhere.
Is there a
I
gap
can
with Mako?
do this. It will take me some time.
How much time?
A couple of hours.
Do you have a set of guards that can be around?
Otherwise, we can
Today
stay.
might not be the problem, but tomorrow might be. And they may lie and just do another murder today. If not, maybe we can hang out here, or we can find some other guys that may want their own protection by being near powerful people.
I mean, I can also see if my spindle will provide any information as well.
That can be a place to stop after this too. What other things could we maybe get from this weave here? Could we find out if there's what gods might be associated with mockery or violence or anything like that?
Yes.
I can look, I suppose, a diagnostics of sort, the weave itself, and see if there's any issues with the beings that are inside it, but beyond that, the weave is not forced to be controlled to that extent.
Yeah. And maybe it is worth it to try to decipher who the mockery is, to maybe get one more person to help us even. I don't know how we would even go about that. I have ideas of who the mockery could be, but
Right.
Do we know if the mockery and the person who's working with the Dark Six followers are the same?
There wasn't a symbol on the first note, right?
There was not, no.
no symbol on the first note, but made themselves known as followers of the shadow. So, oh my god, maybe Kellenvor is next. No, never mind, not Kellenvor. Hecate.
Good being here. We'll want to save as much of the group as we can.
So y'all sticking around for a couple of hours? Is she like
Yeah.
I think
dying
so.
of
So
Yeah.
do you want me?
She would need protection on some level. like
Yeah,
some-
I'll try to protection.
Okay. A couple of hours pass, and she opens her eyes and looks back into you. There's definitely something rotten about the weave, to say the least. I suppose the best way I can describe it is that something seems to have clawed its way out. As though there's like a gaping hole, or something forced its way out.
Like a being, like a god,
It would
or
have to be. Something that was in there is now not in
So would one of the 6 have to be in there despite them being dead or transferred over to us?
Wait, say that again?
Would what like one of the 6 are dead and like we filled their gaps, would they still be residing in the weave or no?
Yeah, they'll still
Yeah.
be in there. Yeah.
So it's been caught its way out. Someone was 6.
So one of the 6 is out. I would venture to assume the shadow. But since we don't know the mockery,
The shadow was always from vague memories of a past life, you must understand, but the shadow was the trickiest of the 6. I suppose you never really saw the true plan of the shadow until it all came to fruition.
It does seem like it could be Malignant.
If he is the one doing all of this, there is some other plan at play that go well beyond these god games.
and would you assume the shadow may want his friends out of the weave?
I suppose Azuth, Tyr. If the shadow is out, he's definitely clearing the way. Everyone with actual power to stop them, I suppose. Which Saloon and I and Hecate and shit, I should get some bodyguards.
Definitely yes. Gosh, it's so hard not to say we should all just travel as a big group and stay in one big room.
At the very least, I don't think anyone of any pantheon should be alone.
We are dozens of independent gods. There's no way to corral us all together.
No, there's not,
Get
unfortunately.
a
But we
couple
can
bush
tell them
light
that they
in the room.
should.
That's true, if you get some bush light
If we
in the
did
room.
get some bush light, the nectar of the gods, then that would
We
bring
can at
us
least
We
say
can
I
make a
told you so
fountain.
to them in
Yes.
the belief if they decide not to take our advice of not being alone.
Well, no, because then they'd be dead. dead.
I mean, are they really dead? Because we just saw we know someone got
I
out.
mean, like, dead in the sense of could it be at all any help?
Yeah, like this is getting into philosophical. Where do gods go when they die? Because they're not fucking mortals. They do not pass through Kalimdor's purview.
No, they do not.
Yeah, but Tyr is like, Tyr's soul is just gone.
Or it's a part of the weave again.
Or
Into
did
the
you
Walmart in the
see
sky.
Tyr's soul in there at all?
No.
Oh, so
Yes,
the
he's-
barely
He's
weapons
dead. He's
completely just corporates it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oblivion. Non-existence. Got it.
I mean, there's so many different strings here. So the shadow got out. The shadow let mortals in.
If this is kind of like, if this is an abnormal part of the weave, would that show up in some kind of like magical detection or something like that?
Would this have real
Like, would
effects
the-
on the material plane?
Because if it's like not meant to, if it's not something that's meant to happen through magic, is there
I suppose this has never happened
glitches in a
before,
sense?
so we're not quite sure.
Can I speak to Moira?
Yeah?
Moira, my dear.
Is this?
Yes,
Is that you?
it is.
What can I do for you, my lady above, my lord?
Oh, that's okay. I just wanted you to keep an eye out if there is anything weird with magic, or if you see some people that are acting strange and with a symbol of an obsidian tower.
Obsidian tower.
Just keep your eyes peeled for that.
I suppose there does seem to be movements down here against the sorry, my lady. I assumed you all knew that.
Yes, can I... Oh, I don't want to put you in any harm's way, though. Just let me know if there is anything else you see about an Obsidian Tower or these movements against the gods.
Yes, of course, my lady.
And
I will look into it once.
just please stay safe.
Of course.
I talked to one of my followers, Miss Moira. Very lovely girl. I mean, she's noticed movements against the gods down there, but she hasn't seen much, but she said she will try to look into it. So,
That's the case. Maybe we gotta take a trip down.
would that
So
be
that
the
one.
case? I guess I could ask her, where exactly these movements are.
Yeah, if it's focused on a city or country or whatever. Gotta say I'm not fully up to date, but
Moira, my love,
Yes, my goddess.
where exactly are these movements happening against the gods?
I'm not quite sure. They're by whisper only. I'll look into it. I promise.
Oh, no rush, my dear. Once again, stay safe.
Of course, my lady.
I do
Thank
not
you
want...
for not putting me on hold.
Of course. Hopefully she will not join Kalimdor. I will be very, very, very upset. And I think she starts to cry a little bit.
I would only see her if it was for time.
Well, you're not here.
I
Oh,
think you
shit,
push
that's right.
late.
Yeah. She shotguns it.
Understand. So yeah, start checking down there. Start checking
This
the
is...
lower city too, where the bomb flux live.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess... Could I do any rolls to parse out, like, some options of who the mockery could be?
Yeah, make me
Like an insight, or...
insight, I'd say. Yeah,
Can I assist in that by
absolutely.
slapping
We're
her
thinking
ass?
together. Ooh, okay, that is a 27.
Nice.
27. I would say your two most likely bets are Merkel, goddess of murder,
Fucking.
or Cyric would be two most likely.
Merkel. Timora.
Mm-hmm.
We may have to go into the Den of Sin again. Because I don't want to talk to Merkel first.
Nobody really does.
Yeah. Like, I know I can be really weird, but, like, really weird.
Being into murder stuff's kind of a weird thing to do.
Kind of is. So, let's go talk to Cowboy Cyric
About what specifically?
about him being the mockery. And him being definitely one of the people that might be on the big chopping block. Like, someone's going to want to kill him and replace him, type of thing.
Okay, is there some...
Maybe we should phrase it as a deal of, like, if you give me information, I have information for you that could save your life. How does that sound? Is that
Yeah.
how deals are?
If he goes for it, I guess there's a specific piece of information we want to ask.
I'm starting to understand why she did not see this law in her deal last time.
She doesn't make deals like this, dude.
Because if we just say...
She watches her TV all day.
We just say we want information, we just get whatever.
Yeah, because if we ask him specifically about the Six, or maybe specifically about the Shadow and their followers, do you have ideas?
I'm not sure that I know anything specifically from him right now. Maybe we should save this for if we figure out something that we need to ask him.
Okay, we'll wait until the library crew tells us.
Yeah. Maybe we can try to do some
we could-
investigating
yeah.
with the lower city too.
We'll wander
But
around the
maybe
whole
we want to
city.
wait for them to wrap up there.
Well, yeah, maybe we'll just walk around and listen in.
Yeah.
And then once they tell us things, we can be like, okay,
We'll get like
cowboy time.
we'll take a bush light short rest.
Yes.
Also, it has been a couple hours, so the library thing might already have happened.
Yeah, this would probably be like
let's go to the library.
Because I guess by the
right after
time
this
I'm back-
I'm not
conversation, we
rolling.
get the sending stone.
I'm not rolling because I'm sleeping.
So you just go home and sleep.
I'm with them in the library.
Oh, you go to the
I'm
library.
just sitting in a corner.
In the recliner.
Yeah, no, I'm in the recliner like an old
You brought
grandpa
your
during
own lazy
Thanksgiving.
boy.
So let me get this straight. You're gonna stay in the recliner for 8 hours.
Mhm.
Okay,
I think
cool.
so.
8
You're
hours.
gonna be sore as
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah?
So library crew. What are y'all up to? I'd say like Ogma. I'd say Saloon like walks with you a
That's
little bit
true, I
of ways,
have
but
14
like
hit dice
goes
on it.
back with her guard to
Okay, I'll do that.
her palace. But
You have $15.
oh, you're doing a
Well,
short
because
rest.
apparently I won't be able to long rest, right?
I mean, you can. Obviously, you just might miss some stuff.
I'm
'cause
with them. They can fill me in after I long rest.
If you're in the library for 8 hours, I
Yeah,
think
so
like
you might want
it's
to
like
at
it's
least
like
short rest.
two or
That's
3
what I'm saying. So I
hours.
can't long rest.
Oh yeah, I guess you can at this given time.
I'm just
Okay.
like, what do I gotta do here?
What were we still working on figuring out? I have none brain cell.
Oh yeah, and then I guess
Left
we can
beef?
share our information with
Not
them.
very
It's
still
probably
left
happening at the
beef,
same
yes.
time.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
They didn't tell me where to go, so I just kind of followed you.
I assumed there was something you wanted to look for in particular at my library.
Probably about the shadows followers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh right, the 6 things and whether or not they've got followers. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
so I
in your
was-
head.
I was.
It's just knew we were gonna forget.
Yeah,
Yeah,
li-
she
the,
literally knew. Yeah.
the two most clueless people went to the
I'm
library.
here surviving on vibes and vibes alone.
It's just like Cullivor's wisdom. It's fine.
Bro's taking a nap. Or
Yeah.
no, he's rolling hit dice. He's not taking a nap, so I can't help with this. I just used 12 hit dice.
Okay.
So
you said you have a thingy to give like advantage or something.
yeah.
Sorry, what are we
I have a
investigating? I
plus
thought I was
3 to
sleeping. I wasn't paying attention.
investigation.
Or
wasn't gonna pay attention.
the like followers of the
Of the
I have
shadow.
a
Yeah.
+1, but as long
Sick.
as you're within 20 feet of me, you have advantage.
Sweet.
So I've been told that I'm on the chopping block, probably.
Yes, that would seem likely.
So we should probably figure that out.
Yes, that might be a good idea.
But can we also search up the symbol that was on the note, the obsidian tower?
Yeah, that's the
The-
the shadow,
The symbol of the shadow.
That is
Which-
confirmed.
Yes.
which
Okay,
I
never
am
mind.
the replacement of.
Yes.
So, methinks.
So in other words, I'm not letting Hecate out of my sight.
Fair enough.
But
so
I
let me
will
let me grab a
also
couple
use-
of books for you. 50 books fly towards you.
This
I mean,
reminds
will also
me
use
so much of
proximity to help.
Yeah.
So I guess I want to do an investigation on like
yeah.
what followers there may be or what they used to stand for.
I
That
think
kind of
this
stuff.
might be a history.
A history, sure.
If you were, yeah.
Same.
Can I help?
Same number.
I think I already have advantage.
I'm already having advantage
Okay,
from
so
being
I'm
close
out.
by, so we're good.
My history's not great, so I was just like, I'll help if I can.
Mine's
That's
not
it.
great either.
A 9 and a 10. Good roll.
Go roll.
Go roll. Go roll.
13.
What if I attempted history on the same thing and I just
Tell
had to
you
roll
what,
higher?
I think you are trying your absolute
I'd like to point out that I
hardest.
did jerk it.
Uh,
I did jerk it and it still failed
Yeah,
me.
you are trying your absolute
jerk
hardest. And I think you see as Agma, while you're like head down in frustration, like why can't I find this? Just like switches out the book with a different one and opens it. To the same page. You didn't ask the guy who knows all this knowledge like that, and so like switches out the book to give you the right
You just
information.
let us struggle,
Yeah.
and then was like, I
It was
can't
where you
watch
started
anymore.
doing it yourself and he didn't want you to feel bad.
That's so funny.
I
so
love him.
switches out the book, and you're like, I can't do this. Look, all of the information is right there. You freaking did it, dude.
I fucking found it. Okay, look what I found.
Wow, good job.
Yeah.
Kellenborn will give Agma just like a nod of thanks.
You find a couple passages about a group called the Children of the Six. The Children of the Six
That's creepy.
were
Children of the
the
Corn.
original followers of the Six. Essentially, the Dark Six like took all of their followers and combined them into one sort of like mass body. Started doing a bit of a military takeover of the mortal plane in relation to trying to take over the celestial plane. Very much a joint effort that no one else saw coming. And I think you read that, like, obviously after the Dark Six failed and were killed and sent to the Weave, that Saloon and Tyr, with a couple of other gods, came down, blasted them to shit. They had the, like, god-slaying weapons, but, like, they're still mortals at the end of the day.
Oh.
Yeah, and as we learned, a nuke will do quite well.
Yeah. And yeah, that seemed to be the end of them for a while. They did make a short reappearance. There seemed to be some like revival around the time where they tried to kill Saloon, but it didn't seem like they had those weapons to actually like permanently kill her. So it was a very like short-lived, like, yeah, we're gonna go back to the old ways of the Dark Lords and kill one of the gods that put them there in the first place. And then they did that, and then a bunch of other gods were angry and smited them, and that's about it. But since then, nothing. It seems like the Children of the Six have not made any reappearance until seemingly now. But they have the weapons this time.
I take back everything bad I ever said about libraries. They're not just for fucking in. This is awesome.
Lyra, have you fucked in my library? Lyra, have you fucked in my library? Agma, the like chillest dude ever, starting to get really upset.
It's just in his head. Yes.
Before I answer your question, how many servants would you like to keep?
I ban you from my halls of knowledge. It's like fucking like starts like floating like 6 feet in the air, like eyes like blaring white light, like holding his arms out like fucking Jesus. And you fly out of the library like through the front doors.
Man.
Waves goodbye as Lyra's blasted out the doors.
Oakmo's library.
Alright then.
Don't fuck in
the
my
session
library.
I have
Lyra gets
Don't-
banned from the library.
Lyra gets
Hey,
banned.
don't fuck in my library.
I
alright?
haven't done
When
some
have I fucked since I ascended? Never.
That seems like a you problem.
I wouldn't
Okay,
go
well I
saying
have
that.
fucked since Ascension,
Hasn't.
just
Not yet.
so I. Why would I fuck in an old ass musty library?
Why would
We're
she?
talking
I don't know.
Because she's weird, okay?
You're weird too. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have lashed out. I shouldn't have lashed out. I'm so sorry.
We're
Okay.
gonna repopulate
Is
the god
she still
population.
banned or can she come
No,
back?
she's absolutely banned from my library.
Okay.
Forever and ever.
Well, here's the
We're
and I
good.
just like
We're repopulating.
spawn from
No,
the
we're gonna be good like mortals.
either
You
a
can't
bush
get
light.
the window
Next.
and not expand
Oh,
the
just let it back
population.
in. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, just let it back in.
Oh,
About 5 seconds for putting in an illusion version of to like beg on her knees.
Yeah. You see the
Please,
doors
please.
like swing open as the power of bush light forgives all.
I just
Fantastic.
sending stone like you can come back now. No more fucking in the library.
Did you have to show him your titties?
Yeah.
No, I gave him a bush light. Not everything is salt with tits.
I do not need to see tits to be shown the error of my ways.
There's a giant section in his library that's just like in the T section, just tits.
He just has
I
a.
have a lot
Yeah,
of
maybe we
smut.
should.
Okay, that's part of the knowledge
Is
of the
he-
multiverse.
Is
What's
he
smut?
me?
Huh? Yeah,
Is he me?
I am you. My
I
name is
I
Emma
walk
McDonald.
back in during that sentence and I go, what's smut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waves a hand and like 10 books stack up in your arms. Read this and come back to me. We need to talk.
You got a fucking reading assignment?
I don't
got that smut
generally do
assignment.
well with homework.
You will like this homework.
Wait,
Just
is
feel-
Opa giving you smut books right now?
Can I? Yes. And can I insight this?
Yeah,
Just
go
because
for it. Yeah.
generally, Lara has just doesn't read books and is like, what do you mean I'm gonna like this?
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you
What
mean?
does that
I'm
mean?
honestly
you
trying
can't
to
open
get
the
all of my
library,
friends to
there's
read
probably
my favorite smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gotta be.
This is your self
Jerk
insert.
off the
It
toilet.
is.
Yeah.
It's a whopping 8.
Master.
You're not sure, but he seems like
Masturbadiums.
really
Masturbadiums.
insistent that you will like these books.
Okay, thanks for letting me back in. I promise not to fuck in the future.
Read these books is all you need.
He reads
Okay.
a lot of these bullets.
You're not here.
I'm sorry, I'm just saying.
Okay, now that that's over, is there anything else that we think that we should try to find out?
I was actively not scheming before all this because I thought I was going to be taking a nap. Let me just reenact my scheming brain.
I
We're doing
have
different
none
scheming
brain
during
cells.
the-
Me and Amanda just had a whole different scheme, by the way, and we
I
shook
will
on it,
point
so
out-
that will happen
I will
at one
point out
point.
that they definitely sent the nun brain cell crew.
Califor has brain cells. He's usually just too
You're the
stressed.
only one in your
I
nap.
would argue that Amanda and Gus are the primary people with
Yeah.
brain cells.
So,
I would
So,
agree with
you
that.
know what? We're gonna summarize this verbally for my sake. Okay. We were looking up what when we got to the library.
Oh my fucking god.
We were looking up like the followers of the shadow.
And they're called the
Like,
Children of the
no
Six.
information.
Yes, which were the original following of the Six.
Yes.
Who tried to take over the material plane.
Mhm.
And
For something.
And then
Trying
Saloon.
to take over up their pantheon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Saloon and Tyr smited their asses.
Yes.
And then that was fine. And eventually Saloon got killed later, presumably by Children of the Six, but they did not have Virillic weapons.
Yeah.
So that happened, and Elgods got pissed off about Saloon dying, so then they smited their asses
Yeah.
again. And this is like the third attempt.
Yeah.
They're trying
So
to go for
seem-
third Lux to charm. Third tries
seemingly
charm.
they like found the weapons and waited for Saloon to come back.
Okay.
So why would Saloon and Tyr not take the weapons is the question.
That's well. Did they know about them?
Or did some of them get hidden?
Why don't we research Virillic weapons while we're here?
Yeah, let's do that.
Just because if we can learn some properties about them, is there a way for
how
us to
many?
track them? Is there some sort of
Yeah.
prerequisite to using them that would be indicative of who could be holding it?
And also, is there any way to like
Hey, listen,
not
jerk and spank.
die?
Sure can spank!
I apparently
Yeah, we're
didn't
doing that
spank
Give
it
me,
last time.
give me a history check.
Oh, see, I usually
Let
do the
me
jerk.
let me give it a good spank real quick.
Jerk what?
Let me just.
Okay, but besides,
Oh,
that's a 15!
that's a 16! That's a 16!
guys!
You gotta respect the jerk and spank.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Holy
I
fuck!
can't believe you just smacked the dice out of my
Should I
hand
be
and a nat
dumb
20.
now?
Absolutely.
Is this my sign?
You got that sassy little.
Listen,
to the
come
wrist.
see me.
Agma
Come
nuts,
see me.
nuts and
I have
unbeknownst
a-
as he gets spanked and cummed.
I have
Good
a
for
plus
him.
3
Yeah, good
if
for
that
him.
matters at all.
No. Tell you what, you
Who's during the stream? Who is that?
you
Diggs, by the way, 7.
Hey, what's up? Alright,
Hey! Sorry.
welcome to the
you
chaos.
see Agma looks really happy as you ask about that and gives you books that he can now actually give you as his knowledge has been returned to his library. On a nat 20, you everything. Okay.
Everything about the weapons, Cole!
Virillic weapons are created by essentially what is like off-cast traded souls. A lot of gods and goddesses, like Timora, I won't lie, trade followers. That's like your currency. The more followers you have, the more rich you are.
Didn't we just make this up last time? Did you rework the background lore for this shit?
Maybe.
I love it.
Yeah. But they are like traded followers, and when it comes to trading followers, sometimes doesn't work out, and there's just like some runoff. Like when you transport and use a currency, eventually some of it is left in the gutter and decomposes. This weapon, this metal, is while the origins on a nat 20, how it is made is still to this day completely unknown to the gods. It is some like horrifying Frankenstein's monster like amalgamation of dead, discarded souls into weapons. and this sort of like innate rage of the gods, just like utter
Gods or the mortals?
of the gods, like utter lack of care
Oh.
for these mortal souls radiates into the weapon, and just the pure vengeance of the things that the gods do to the mortals is used to permanently kill them.
That's so tasty.
Yeah, so like truly, I think on a nat 20,
It's literally you made your bed, now lie in it.
I think
That's
so
so
many gods would be like, using dead souls to like, put this all together. That kind of sucks and would move on, not like getting the message here. But I think you, on a nat 20, you see the message that the Children of the Six are trying to put up to the gods, which is, we're killing you with your own fucking mistakes. So like literally, y'all
You're your
fully,
own downfall.
yeah, y'all did this fully to yourselves.
Can we
You made your bed,
see
now
if
lie in it.
there's any like information on how we can destroy?
You see that, actually, again, on that 20, you see they can fully be created and destroyed. You can destroy these weapons. It's not like a, Mount Doom, Lord of the Rings situation where there's like a special way. You can just melt them down, and they melt like any other metal. It's the creation that's special. But you can just destroy them like any normal
What
weapon.
happens to the souls when one of the relic weapons is destroyed? That is something that Commodore would be concerned about.
I suppose it is inferred that they are like, just like the gods that these weapons are used to destroy, they're gone.
lost.
They're
Yeah.
gone forever.
There's no way to let those souls pass on.
Not as far as anyone knows. But it's
Ooh,
what
just
if I
like
hire an exorcist?
using vengeance of a discarded soul one last time before it's gone.
True.
Do we know anything about, besides these souls being like the off-cast, do they have to like consent to, does the soul itself have to consent to being forged into a weapon? Or the souls have to consent to being forged into the weapon? Are they given a choice?
I think
Or is it someone else once
I-
again decides for them what's going to happen to their souls?
a question I did not consider, but I will say, yes, these are souls who want to be made into this.
Okay, so
These are souls who like devoted their lives to their gods and goddesses just to be discarded in the afterlife and traded around.
rightful rage.
Yeah, and so it is truly like, this is mortal soul vengeance, and it's fully their choice to be made into these weapons, and
Knowing
destroyed
that
afterwards.
their existence it will be this weapon or complete oblivion.
Yes.
I foresee at least
Shit, I really
Yeah.
wanted to find a way to save those souls.
I foresee at least one player character in the next Culver's campaign just getting traded mid session.
Hey, so we haven't learned from our mistakes, and we're actually gonna just like, you're worse for this guy now.
I do have one final question about this. When these are used, is it like they are a one-time use type thing? Like if they stab the person, does it
Oh.
like discharge all of the souls and then
It's
they're
just
vanished and
regular.
now it's like just a piece of metal, or is that
No, these are like permanent weapons.
okay?
The
Unless we
ones
destroy them.
that they're using now were likely ones that were made when they originally were, or they like somehow rediscovered the way to make them. But like, yeah, once they're made, they're made. There's the only way to unmake it would just be to throw it in a forge or something.
And then
So we need to
and
stop
all
the forge.
consign all those souls to oblivion if you do that. Oh fuck.
Well, they're
Well,
already
they already
They
did.
want that.
They're already in
They don't necessarily want oblivion, they want to bring down gods.
Okay, well they can get fucked. So
Kalimvor will remember that.
Kalimvor can also get
His
fucked.
purview is the dead, he cares about the dead.
Okay, well, Kate doesn't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, she doesn't.
Also, I love Lyra getting just a nat 20 at the right moment, just to get that realization of like the folly of gods.
Lyra would just look at this and go, no, that's funny.
Once
I like the irony here.
Yeah.
Once Kalimvor realizes what's up, his death mask is back on. He is feeling emotions. He does not want to be perceived right now.
well,
Oh wait, let me just.
all right.
Avoid
Is
being
that
perceived.
everything? Anyone else have any?
So we've researched the weapons.
We've researched.
Well,
the
do we
followers of
learn
the
any
Six.
specific weaknesses of the weapons?
I'd say the weakness of the weapon is that it's just kind of like
It's just
It could
It
melted
can be
down.
destroyed.
It
Okay.
can be
it could be
destroyed.
like pretty easily destroyed.
Yeah.
And Yuri asked about potentially where the followers could be, or is that just
Not really.
That was a question I was gonna ask. That was like sort of answered.
I think it's yeah.
Of like, they hadn't been or they at the 100 year
That's
mark. I was
right,
like, that could be like a jumping off point of where we could find them. But as far
Yeah,
as the
and I
gods
guess
know,
I got
they could be
Moira on
destroyed.
that shit, so.
But also, I feel like Agna's library would still have something because people record things.
Yeah.
And even though we don't see the world as gods,
guess
like
maybe,
working
like,
at that
yeah.
same scale.
Yeah,
Like,
that
you
would be my
still
next
see-
question. It was just figuring out what we can about the weapons. And the reason why originally, before we really got that nat 20 on the research, was asking, is there some sort of specific signature or something characteristic that is detectable about the weapons?
Yeah.
That was supposed to be me trying to find a way that we can locate people who can carry them.
I think through Detect Magic and Arcana, because y'all got the feel for the weapons before, of just like, oh, this shouldn't exist, it goes against everything in the natural order. I think if you were like in a space and you made Detect Magic or Arcanas, you could like detect that around you pretty easily. But I would say there's no way to be like, there's a weapon 3 miles east of here.
Mostly I just want to be like,
Damn.
oh, look, that person over there is carrying one of these.
Yeah, you could tell that if you were in an area with some
Okay,
kind of weapon.
so we don't need to research that. Yeah, I guess I would say next bit of research would be what were past areas of occupation, strongholds of the Children of the Six.
Yeah.
Because, for one, we could check these old places or establish a pattern in what they're looking for in their places of occupation to see where likely places could be. Is it just the material plane? Are they expanding to other planes? Are
I
potentially...
will say, on this one, as far as the Children of the Six, like, thousands of years ago, ancient kingdoms that are, like,
No
rubble
longer.
and dust now, truly, like, the ones that, the ones that killed Saloon were just, like, you know, operating out of the basement of a bar in a small town. Like, there's no, like, discernible mortal world, like, where should we look?
Okay.
Okay.
If I would say, honestly, it is more likely than not that the whatever Children of the Six are doing this are probably up here in the celestial
They're with
plane,
us, so
like,
we probably
with
don't
you.
need to be concerned with the material plane.
Okay.
My question would be, because we are all gods, this is me asking the DM a question.
Yeah.
Because we're all gods, we'll be able to tell if we were to just casually strolling down the street, we're passing someone else, be able to tell if they were mortal or not because they're not a god.
Yes. I think that would
Okay.
be reasonable.
So, presumably, they're not just out and about walking around normal.
yeah.
So they would be noticed.
Mhm.
And it's just like, well, this is the celestial plane. Like, we're not going to have mortals here normally, so that's, like, of note.
Mhm.
So this isn't necessarily a research thing, but what we all could do after we leave the library is start asking around, be like, hey, has anyone noticed mortals wandering around? Because that would be like, okay, there's a lot of gods. Maybe one of them noticed something, but to turn back to research,
Racial profiling.
I think at this point, I'm gonna
It's not
say
even racial.
the other two like get here, or we
Oh,
go.
we were walking around
We're just wandering around.
around the pediment and like
Ah,
around
okay.
the little tower or whatever it is.
Okay. Never mind.
what else
sorry.
can we research while we're here?
But
while
I
we
will
have the
email them
opportunity?
what we've discovered.
T, what should we research while we're here?
I have no brain cells left.
Okay,
You get an email from Istis about what we found out at the Weave.
which was? No, I really
That
genuinely
you
need to
something
summarize it.
clawed out
Something clawed out.
of the Weave, and it's likely the shadow, and brought the mortals up here.
Yum.
Actually, how about we research some history of gods that have a history of treachery to the pantheon?
That's
Okay.
actually genius.
Who has a grudge against the pantheon? Who would agree to this plot to kill gods?
Okay,
Alright,
go
so
for it.
there's a
Yeah.
roll.
I love
History,
that
or-
the brain cell is taking turns between the three of us.
Yeah.
History, I have like a +1 of this. It's not great.
I also have a plus.
We're all stupid.
Why am I the only one that's got a +3 here?
Should I
That's kinda
spank
crazy.
them again?
Yeah, actually that might work. That's not great.
That's a 9 and an 8, so no.
You didn't spank it hard enough.
Hey, listen, I need you to
So I have a
wrist.
12.
Okay.
I don't know if Aaron's gonna roll either, but
I could try.
Yeah, I mean, we could just go through them all.
Sure, yeah.
Oh!
That's an 18.
Okay.
much better.
There are quite a few actually.
Yeah, we're messy.
Nice.
We're messy.
Yeah,
It's a
this
messy
is a messy
pantheon.
family. You have
Give me
Bane.
names.
You
Oh,
have
yeah,
Bane,
fuck
who is
Bane,
the
sorry.
lawful evil god of tyranny.
Yeah.
So tyranny's sort of his whole thing, but like lawful evil, and I think y'all know, like he loves fucking with y'all, but like killing other gods is a bit out of
Yeah.
the ballpark. Because lawful evil does have that like code, right? We have Baal, the neutral evil god of murder.
What a ball sack.
What a ball sag.
Follow.
Sorry, it was neutral evil?
Neutral evil god of murder.
God of murder,
Merkel, the neutral evil goddess of death.
goddess of death.
And then I think it actually would just be Cyric.
How do you
Wise.
spell that?
Cyric.
What's his
That's a
alignment?
C?
Yeah.
I think chaotic.
So yeah.
Is
Cyric
Cyric-
is chaotic evil god of lies. So yeah, I'd say like the ones that make the most sense would be Bane, Baal, Cyric,
my
and Merkel.
domain. They're all the motherfuckers who I'm technically in charge of. God damn it.
Maybe it's you.
Maybe!
Wouldn't it be so
Maybe!
fucked if I, the DM, told someone beforehand they were evil?
What if you didn't tell them
That'd
they
be
were
sick as
evil?
fuck.
That would also be sick as fuck.
That would be
By
sick
the
as
way,
fuck.
you're doing this.
Yeah.
No, it's you.
You just like text them and you check your phone. You're evil.
You're the one.
Yeah.
Mid-session.
No, but literally, like, these are all the motherfuckers that Kellenborg was just like, I don't want to talk to the people who are now my subordinates at the fucking, like, party for Saloon.
I will also email. Hey, they were in the pediment. Should we like talk to Cyric again?
One thing, yeah, please do.
Okay.
Well, another thing we could
Kissy
research.
face.
What is required for mortals to be brought to the celestial plane? Is there a material component?
I think y'all would just know that. Like,
We would know?
you can just bring them up.
Oh, cool.
Like,
just
yeah,
like
at any time
come
you
here.
can.
Like-
Like you
yeah,
need to
there's
have a mortal in mind. You can just like you're
yawn,
here.
like detecting
And then-
magic as it happens. It wouldn't
I
be
can bring my friends
something
up
that
to my
we'd
house
be like,
whenever
oh,
I
this is a
want.
big warning sign. Like, oh, what was that? Like
And
a big
there's
sign
no,
when it
like,
happens.
Some guy.
Intruder alarm.
No.
And then send them
Mortal.
back.
Y'all are
Mortal
gods in
alert
control of your
because
mortals.
they're
You can just take them here. No one usually does. Like there's not really a point to bringing mortals up here.
Okay,
you know,
but now
unless
Gus
they're
has said it
dead.
out loud, and
Well-
I will have to say that that's exactly what I would have done. So, Lara, at some point in the past, at least a few times, has just brought a rando up to her place, and like, no one's ever gonna believe you, and then sent him back. And I'd like to just give
That's
Gus all the credit, 'cause that was his
awesome.
idea. But it's brilliant.
Shit, what's another
So
thing?
it is not that.
It's not hard for
yeah, not
us
that
to
hard.
do.
Yeah.
But that's in any location.
Yeah.
Like they could be at the high place and it's right to them. They don't have to go through customs or anything.
Yeah, no, like you could just go into your house, bring up 30 of your greatest followers, and have a tea party. Like,
God damn it.
So yeah, the shadow did get out. He'd be like, oh, it's time to bring my friends in on this.
Alright. I'm trying desperately to think of research
Do
topics.
we need to research anything else?
I wanna get as much as we can before you leave. Because
We don't have to come
presumably,
back.
Cole's gonna have events happen
Oh,
as soon as we leave the library.
how do you
So I
know
wanna
that
make sure.
happened Right now?
Shut up. I wanna. Hey, brain cells! Come on, brain cells! Come on, brain cells!
Also,
Okay.
see if maybe
I think
I'll
at this
hang
point,
out
like it
with
has
us.
been many hours of research. We're going down to the pediment here.
Okay. Boo.
So for a little bit, I think we were wandering around.
Yeah, made up for like 5
Oh,
minutes in an alley, but
Kellenbor's keeping his boob window in his shirt from being impaled.
What about like
If there's a way
we
to, like,
we
fight
smooch,
against it in
and
the
then we
The weapons, if you're
Oh my
wounded by
god.
it. Ooh, or is it
Wow.
just upon contact instant death?
yeah, like because if
and then
somebody
we are.
cuts your arm,
looking
is that
at-
arm just gone,
at-
or is there any way that you can?
I guess we're
like,
going to Cyric, but also
fight
maybe
in
on our
the
way
moment
we
or
can
destroy it in the
perception or
moment.
insight check people we pass. listen in on different
How does it
conversations,
on a
maybe see if we
technical
see
level
any
function?
mortals.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Let's ask that once our turn
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me some just like general perception checks.
Do you just want advantage? I don't know that I have great.
Sure.
on this.
Okay, so that'll be dirty 20.
Yeah, you're walking around the pediment. You don't particularly see anything out of place. I think just sort of cementing the idea of like, well, they probably wouldn't just be like walking around. So yeah,
Yeah.
nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. Cyric.
Theoretically, they could be not in this plane because if they just can be called in. sent
Oh,
back, they
that's
could
true.
just be-
Which
They
would
could-
make sense as
they
to
could
why
have
they
fun.
just appeared and.
Wait, did we
This-
tell
this
all the
place.
gods, hey, don't hang out alone?
I would assume you probably.
Yeah, we'll do like a
I'm
phone
pretty sure
trend
we did that
there.
the first
We do a
day.
Yeah.
phone. We do a phone
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah.
Spread the word.
Spread the word to end the word.
Okay.
Oh no, I remember that campaign.
Spread the word again, the word, and I guess we will go see Cyric.
What are we specifically?
Okay,
asking?
you are good with these deals the dealy things, right?
I'm okay.
I mean, because yeah, we have to phrase it. I can't just be honest and blunt and easy. It has to be a whole thing. So, I guess yeah, we can be like, hey, you said you had information about the 6. We have information for you.
We could just ask him, how can we get protection in your little thing you're running here?
How to get protection in his little thing he's running.
Yeah, just
Like-
imply that we know that he's running it.
That's a really good idea.
I don't know if he'll fall for it. He's like the guy flying, but like.
Shockingly, I'm kind of good at lying. I have a +9 to deception.
That's fantastic.
Wait, no, I have a +10. Sorry, yeah, that's charisma. I just didn't do that. Okay.
Yeah, we could try just
This
do a
goes
little trick
against
move and then.
everything, but I mean, maybe he is behind it, so I guess it's not technically a lie.
I mean, he didn't show up to the party,
He didn't show up to the party,
which.
and
like,
they just emailed me that he is one of the most likely people to go against the Pantheons. And listen, can I blame mortals? No, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that.
I give them all sorts of good luck, except when I play cards with them and I take their money.
I love them so much. I think she's gonna start crying again.
So the two of you
She's so me for real.
make your way back over to the low tower. Door is
Ooh,
Cyric's
lock
dead bug.
broken. Door busted in.
Nice. Dare break my heart
This
like
is
this.
Citron Legacy.
Arcana.
Arcana, yeah.
Or, yeah. No. But I will still go in.
Yeah.
Summon my axe.
The two of you head in. Almost immediately see a table basically like smashed down the center as it looks like a body was slammed through it. And lying in the center of the broken table in a pool of blood is Cyric.
Fuck yeah, sorry.
No, I'm with you too.
But I think on immediate glance, no knife.
Perception of the room.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go over, actually, perception would be,
You're assessing the room or the body?
I guess, I'll do the body, 18, and as I'm going over, because there's no wound, I'm going to try to heal.
Oh, there's wounds. There's just no like knife sticking out of the chest.
Yeah, I guess the body then to see if
Okay.
I can heal. Or if he's
Is he
dead,
alive or is he
dead.
dead?
I don't think you even need to bother on a 18 perception. He's dead.
Dead.
He's dead.
Fuck yes! I'm so
Uh,
sorry.
You see
Trying to get to the safe.
every murder up until now, Tyr and Azuth have been like no sign of intrusion, very like well planned, with the riddle in the hand and the knife in the chest on both of them. Cyric is very like hastily stabbed. You see that his hands are open, there's nothing in them. This is not a setup that was expected to have happened. The door being busted in, the table being smashed in two. I think you see a murder scene of like quick murder to make sure someone doesn't say anything. This was not planned.
I'm gonna telephone the two people I get. Well, I'll hit Saloon and Mishra if you want to hit like the library group.
Yeah, I guess I will email.
Can both of you make me a perception check, please?
But yeah, also.
Oh, I can try.
Okay. My perception
8.
is an 18.
Oh wait, sorry. No, that's persuasion. No, wait. Perception's also. Nope, that's deception.
18. 18.
Christ.
Timora, you are too like taken aback by the scene. Istis, you out of the corner of your eye see a figure run out of the room.
I am going to point it out as I start running and
Figure!
got you. I'm gonna start running. I'm gonna be like, guy, and as I'm running, I will email Cyric dead, chasing a man, chasing a guy.
Chasing someone.
You all in the library get that. Let's make athletic. Because you didn't get the drop on, this is going to be with disadvantage if Timar wants to chase as well.
Plus 5. So that is a 24.
Jesus.
Yeah, I have a plus 5 to this
10?
shit.
Okay. Look at advertising class.
And my axe is out.
Axe.
And my axe.
You sprint out of the low tower. You see running down an alleyway is a figure in a black cloak. Can't see their face. Definitely clocking them as a mortal, though. Both of you immediately clock this.
Oh, this is really making it seem like Cyric was the one to collaborate, but they offed him.
You chase after this individual. Timora not quite catching up. Istis, you are like weaving through back streets, chasing after them.
Weaving.
Hey, you're weaving.
I be weaving.
You basically like running jump, tackle this figure from behind. Both of you roll on the ground. You see he, as you look at a just very human mortal right now, basically does like a roll, gets up on his legs, knife out. Really
it?
a knife, yeah. And he
baby,
is
where are
going
you?
to go for you.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
My armor class is a 19.
He's gonna hit.
Where would the
I'm not gonna lie,
attack
I need a
Yeah.
dice roller for this.
Alexa, play Purple Worm.
So this was... Actually, I guess I could have done that here. This was 60-12.
God damn!
As he basically like lunges forward and stabs you in the side with this knife. Fucking fury in his eyes. As this knife enters you, you feel the feeling of like... You know how souls feel. All the gods know how souls feel of their followers. You feel like souls are just eating your fucking insides. Would be the best approximation. You take 48 points
48?
of damage. This is not a specific type of damage. This is just damage. Tamara, you get on the scene. Let's do both of y'all can go in any particular order.
I think as he stabs me, I think I had put in my backstory that Istis is someone who, a god who cares so deeply about mortals, and probably doesn't trade followers at all. She doesn't go gambling or anything.
Let's go gambling.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go
great
gambling.
at it.
She'd be great at it, but she's like, so sorry. We failed you.
Then fucking die.
And she will hit with her axe. Is this like a turn that she gets?
Yeah.
Okay. As Timor gets on the scene, can I flank?
Sure, I'll allow it.
So that is going to be for the first hit. Sorry, I need to look at. Oh, that's a 29
Yeah, that might do it.
and a 27.
Cool.
And I'm going to use Divine Smite as well.
Yeah.
Which I believe my Divine Smite is a 5d8. Yeah.
If you upcast it all the way, yeah.
Well, there's also improved Divine Smite, which gives me just an extra
Oh,
d8 for
okay,
funsies. So. All I can do
Nothing's
is.
that tense. I'm just feeling like standing today. I'm
Um,
just doing a lot of that.
Doing a bit of a stand, you know.
actually, let me look at what Staggering Smite is real quick, because I think that was fucking crazy.
Some of the smites are wild.
Yeah, your weapon pierces both body and mind, and the attack deals an extra 46 psychic damage to the target. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, and on a failed save, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, and can't take reactions until the end of its next turn.
Needs to be able to save.
Wisdom against a spell save with a DC of 18.
Does not pass.
So I'm gonna do an extra 46.
I'm just wondering if this guy just gets turned to like ash with this one hit. I don't
Becomes
know.
mush.
Didn't need to roll you. Okay, sorry, I'm doing that. And so we know how that goes for me.
Man, I can't wait. You know what? Actually, I'll wait till after the session to say this to you guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill you.
No, it's actually something good. It's something
56 points of damage.
Oh,
good. I'm so sorry. Gone to
still
the head.
up, fucking barely.
Wait, Amanda,
you
Amanda, I'm so sorry to
obliterate
metagame.
this man.
Do you recognize this man?
I guess, can I try to see if I recognize
Do we
him
know
at
this
all?
mortal?
Yeah, give me an insight.
14?
You have no idea who this is. Yeah.
It's just some guy.
That's just some guy.
Okay.
Do I get? So if I'm flanking and I'm using a spell attack, do I get advantage on that?
I don't.
Melee spell attack you might.
I think melee still.
At least
Oh
it-
yeah, yeah.
Okay. I don't think Eldritch Blast counts as a melee spell attack.
Probably not.
But I'm going to hex this MFer.
Yeah.
And I'm going to non-lethally Eldritch Blast his legs off.
Bite and blast!
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
maybe one leg, one arm.
Yeah.
If I can.
Yeah. Even it out a little bit.
If
you know.
you
And I
amputate a
said I
limb.
hex this person, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
Disadvantage on Wisdom save. Also.
I'm sorry,
He
shoots
just
you
gets
in the fucking
disadvantage
Oh,
on
okay.
Wisdom saves in the future.
I'm sorry,
Cool.
shoots you in the fucking head.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Does Eldritch Blast
Um,
cauterize a limb if you blast off a limb?
It's like force damage, so.
No, they're bleeding, huh?
16, 21.
21 points total.
No, those are the
Or
2 hits.
oh
The other one was a
shit.
natural
Okay. Yeah. So you blow this guy's arm and leg off, but also the Eldritch Blast like cauterizes it, so he doesn't die. But immediately downed unconscious, he's like hits the floor and gets knocked the fuck out.
Can I
Alright.
tie him up?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab his weapon.
First gun.
Frisk him. Yeah,
Um,
frisk him.
Yeah, I got the weapon.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
You can
Check
tell
for
me
the
if-
suicide pill in the teeth.
That's what I was gonna ask you if I could do that. Is that something that would possibly be something as a god I would be aware of some kind of like vial in the tooth? I don't even know if there would be technology or anything like that. that.
Cyanide pill.
Because I don't want to like mitigate and be like, oh, is this something that exists and that doesn't exist?
I don't think it would be
Can I, like,
out of.
frisk his mouth?
People have
Yeah,
been committing
yeah.
suicide by
You
biting
just
off
give me
their
a-
fucking
give me
tongues.
Give me an investigation.
I'll help you.
I will say back in the day, in order just to avoid talking, people did used to bite off their tongues.
Oh fuck yeah.
I steal his tongue first.
I'll heal his tongue.
They just bleed out through their tongues.
Can I attach it, heal it?
Yeah, I guess
It's not that hard.
we'll
to
both
kill yourself
roll
sometimes.
on this.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
I wish
Five.
it was easier.
I have Amanda roll for me.
You think all the teeth are cyanide teeth?
You rip them
Amanda,
all out.
roll an investigation because my
Okay.
5 did not do it.
Not quite.
Let's see here. Does a 9.
Neither of y'all find a.
Yeah, he's
like-
clean.
Yeah, he's clean. You do find just like a general frisk in his pocket. You see, it's a sheet of paper, like a small sheet of paper. It has 9 boxes on it, and in each of the boxes is a dice. So it's sort of like dice. It looks like counting up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, having like 2 dice on the bottom row. And you see that next to some of these dice are just like numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, as though indicating a code of sorts.
Okay. Shall we tie up this man for interrogation and maybe try to decipher this code?
Mm-hmm.
I guess can I try
we
to
should investigate this bar and get everyone that we can down.
Yeah. I will tie up this man and
Send through the phone tree that there may be people just getting killed.
and
not
heft
part
him
of
over
the
my shoulder.
Thing.
And I guess I will say I will sending Stone the email.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
I will email the
Yeah.
others. I will include Saloon in this email.
Sorry.
Okay.
And say, hey, so Cyric is dead, and I have this mortal. Time Warner shot off his arm and leg, but we have him tied up, and he has a little code thing. We have his weapon. Yeah.
I suppose
Power off.
Saloon shuts down.
Power off. She's dead.
I suppose, in the interest of if killings are just happening now, maybe staying safer, I shouldn't come down there myself. But I will entrust this into your hands.
Okay. Yeah. Make sure you're surrounded. Maybe have a little party with Mistra.
Yes, I should send someone to check on Mistra.
I mean, maybe buddy system it a little bit.
I hope that she's been taking this seriously.
Okay, well,
They
Better
should
to-
join us.
Yeah.
stronger together. Okay, y'all.
I'm coming to you
How
guys.
fast
Yeah.
can I get to
Oh
the
I'm
yeah.
body?
coming to
Y'all
you
were
guys.
Bring
running.
Agma.
We
like
need
he
to.
wants
We need to like.
Bring
because-
Ogma, please. I don't want
Yeah.
him to be dead.
I like grab his wrist as we're walking. I'm like, come on, nerd, we got shit to do.
Fuck. And yeah, I think y'all like rush down to the low tower to Cyric's little nightclub.
I mean, is it Cyrix anymore? It seems like it's up
just
for sale.
a nightclub now. It's probably
It's
yours
probably
now.
tomorrow's.
I was the guy who spent a bunch of time.
Yeah, yeah.
I just
You were in the
inherited by
will.
being
I'm
there
chopped
first.
liver. I'm clearly just chopped
Yeah.
liver.
You like to be on the material plane?
Yes.
But all of y'all make your way to the low tower.
I like push people out of the way to get through the door.
Cyric's dead, man.
I run up and I drop down onto my knees next to him and I just go, Siri, no.
He'll be
What's-
back.
Bullshit.
Well, we don't know that yet, and I'll go over and can I roll investigation to see if he was killed by a Verilic weapon?
This would be Arcana.
Arcana. Okay.
I mean,
Can I get help on it?
I
or
did
I'm near
investigate
you,
the
so
body that he's.
I
I'm gonna pat Lara. I'm sorry.
Would I?
I can give you the help action.
Yeah, help would be nice.
What stupid deal were you working on?
18.
Fucking dead. He's dead.
No. Was he killed by a real
Yes.
weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was.
Dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
No one listens to me. I said he was dead.
Well, we don't necessarily. There may be more ways to
Kelly.
end a god. I don't know.
That's stupid.
I think the more appropriate term at this point is if they're killed, quote unquote, with a brilliant weapon, to say they were ended, because they're not coming back.
Lyra's just like sobbing now about
Oh.
her friend dying
Oh,
because
dear.
of presumably some stupid bullshit he was trying to run and pull.
I will put my little
Maybe.
my cloak around you.
Somebody-
Ellenbor is notably not saying anything because he's happy.
He's
Doesn't
hitting the
have
W
something
in his
nice to
mind.
He's doing a
I
victory.
will-
He's doing a Fortnite victory dance.
I will turn to Hecate and be like, "Do you want to grab the Godsbane from wherever it was hidden and give it to Kelly?"
Yeah, I can do that.
And then
was
I
gonna
guess
say
I will
wanna
look.
investigate the office.
investigate
as
the
well, which will be
office.
Part of the
What's your investigation?
not good.
Okay, anyone
yours?
have a good investigation?
+1.
+1.
I have a +1, but if I'm also in the office, you can have advantage.
Oh, sick. Okay.
I cut the wall open and pull the Godsbane back out.
Ellenbor teabags Sirk's body and then follows to the office.
Oh, wait. Do I have guidance as a fucking paladin?
I illusion an oil spill, so you slip
Wait,
and
no,
fall
they
on your
don't
way.
get.
That's
they don't
okay.
Get that.
Ellenbor is riding on the high of that guy not being around anymore.
13.
Well,
You
tell
need
you
to
what.
spell
You
copy
see,
after
in the case where the Godsbane, well, first of all, not in the hiding place anymore.
First of all, it's like a broken Godsbane too. It's not even
Yeah.
whole.
In the case where the pieces were, there seems to be a little note that just says "fuck you, Kellenbor."
Yeah, alright.
In there, you see that every fucking this guy had filing cabinets of like dirt and secrets and like different deals that he had made, and all like the proof of every nefarious thing he's ever done. It is all burnt to ash. Yeah, so I think you see that a lot of his stuff in his office seems to have self-destructed.
That's smart. Dead man, switch it.
Smart too.
Can I?
Smart, but a pain in the ass right now.
By the way, did you show everyone that like
The little,
page,
the little
thing?
What? Sorry.
that you pulled off of the mortal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I will show people that.
What exactly is it? You said it was dice.
Lyra, can you make me an insight with advantage, please?
Oh,
Hey,
4 and a 5.
hey, listen,
Shut up.
listen,
Shut up.
jerk and spank.
Jerk and spank.
Oh my goodness.
Your dice
Jerk
rolling
and
form
spank.
needs improvement. Let's just let T spank on her own this time. I think.
It's insight, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first spank worked out.
It
She's
did.
learning.
Hey, listen, when you spank, it's
I don't know what that. I have
you've
to
never
throw it this
spanked
way,
something.
then. But then I have to throw it this way.
That's why
I'm
you
used
gotta
to
do the
throwing it.
jerk and
Okay,
spank.
yeah, you
The
can jerk and
yeah,
splooge.
I'm more of a jerk and
But
spank.
you need to
definitely
open your
work.
hand.
Personally.
You need to open your hand.
Oh no.
Wait. Oh my god, it's still spinning! No, okay, so it's not that one, because that one was a nat one.
Where did the other one go?
Where did it go? Wait, we gotta
You
find it.
splooged off the table.
Do they
Yeah.
count?
I found it. Let me go look. It's behind one of the legs over
Oh,
here.
it's definitely cocked, but.
Oh, it's cocked. Can
I
I
was
reroll
reroll
that?
if I dropped
No,
a
no,
die.
that's not.
Yeah. I'd say just re-roll it.
Guys,
Give
it's
me.
a 16!
No.
It's
you,
a 16!
you splooged it off the table. Re-roll.
Oh. Reroll.
It's a 16.
My splooging's too powerful, guys.
Ugh.
That happens
That's so
sometimes.
Your angle was too shallow.
Sometimes you break Amanda's teeth with
Huh?
See, and that wasn't powerful enough. So I have a +6, which
You
puts
gotta
me at
do
14.
dice. You gotta do dice throwing drills
You know what?
every day.
You've seen this before.
Uh-huh.
From your many times sitting by Sirik's side on his little armchair, he has many controls to make a lot of things happen to his place of business from his chair, including, and all controlled by, a little panel that you remember that has 9 buttons that look exactly like the ones on the paper. So you fully just like, oh, I've seen that. That's how he controls all the stuff in his bar from his chair.
Gotcha. So I see that and I go, oh, that's Siri's little control
office.
panel.
Control
Squirrel's
panel.
office.
Through that like
It's
the
from
specific
chair
his chair, his
outside.
throne.
Oh, by the arena.
So like
Yeah.
I guess I lead them over to the throne and I assume it's like a recessed thing that you have to like pop open to get to.
They're just like buttons.
Oh, they're just
Oh,
straight
they're
up there.
just
They don't
sitting
even
there.
have a
They just sit
protector
there.
on them. Jeez.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I just like point out the buttons and I go, oh.
So, this mortal just had these buttons for what end?
Probably to burn the whole office.
Well, there's numbers associated with the buttons, right?
Well, the button was like 1 through 9, and on that sheet of paper was like an ordered list of which ones to press.
Yeah.
I say
It's
we
like a
press the
code.
So we
buttons.
can try to do the order that it says to press it in.
Yeah, let's do it.
You burn the office a second time.
I mean, all the dirt's gone already, so I don't know if it would be burn the office.
You watch as the arena that was there before begins to like the bottom rises up, making a smooth floor as the arena disappears, and then the center of the floor, two basically like sections of the floor open up, and there's a staircase leading down.
Have I seen this before?
You've not.
Oh, well, that's new.
Sirik had little secrets.
He always
Well,
did.
I guess we go
I
explore.
turned to Agma, just wave at him, just to remind him that he's here.
Yeah.
Akma's just sitting there like, please
Hey,
don't kill
Akma,
me.
did
Do I
you know
have
about
to
this?
go down here? Can
Yeah.
I watch over that guy?
But
You shouldn't be alone though. Call
I'm
a friend.
afraid you're gonna die.
I don't want to go in the hole.
Well, okay, call a friend then. We're not having you wait by the dead fucking body alone.
Oh, it's not dead. He's alive.
Which
I
one?
can just
Sirik?
lock myself. No, like the mortal.
Oh,
guy.
the mortal.
I can just lock myself in the office with him.
They've already gotten in the office. Call a friend.
Mm-mm.
Can I don't know. I don't
Maybe
have
we
a lot
should
of
wake
death.
him up and see if we can get something out of him.
Yeah, before we go down in the hole.
Go into the scary hole.
Okay, well, we'll put
It'll
him in
take
a
like
chair.
5 minutes. We'll all just go into the office
Well,
together.
I'll go find a friend. I don't know why I was forced here. I don't want to be part of
Because I
this.
didn't want to leave you alone.
Go find a friend, please.
I'm gonna go. Like, just walks
Don't
out
get
the front
murdered.
door. I won't.
Can I-
I will set the mortal down in a chair, kind of tie him to the chair, even though
Kind
he's
of tie
missing
him.
limbs.
Can I like
I tie him properly.
cast detect magic on the freaky basement?
Go for it. Or you cast detect magic, and it's just a staircase. Nothing. I mean, there's like magic in the sense of the magic to open and conceal. The
But there's
staircase, but,
nothing like down.
Oh, you can. Hell no.
Okay.
Ooh, sorry. hiccups.
Do we just want to like keep throwing water at him until he wakes up?
I splash him with water.
I bitch slap him
With bush light.
across the back of the hand.
Okay, no, we'll give him a bush light.
Yeah,
pour a little bush
crack
light on
one
him.
right in front
Not
of
the
his
nectar of
nose,
the
and
gods.
he's just like,
No.
we'll crack one right under his nose. So it's like,
Bye.
it's like smelling salts.
Oh sure, you don't wake up for my bitch slap. You'll wake up for the.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I'll
death
just-
mask is on in the front of this guy.
Yeah, he's just looking at all of you.
I
You're
will.
not gonna give up your friends, are you?
Looks at the staircase leading down. I guess I don't have to.
Oh, that's great information.
So working with him, and you got too big for his britches, or are you guys the one who got big for your britches?
All Sirik needed to know to let us up here was that we would make a game out of it.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
We would make him what?
Was that we make a game out of it?
But it seems like Sirik might have been figuring out that we were using him for a little more than he knew. Think about gods, you're very gullible when it comes to certain things.
That's true. Anything else we should know? Lottie?
Did he take the
Number.
place of the Mockery?
Looks at you, kind of surprised that you said that. Yes, he did.
I knew it.
That's what I wanted to know. I mean,
And you. Are you working with the shadow?
The game
And the game master is the shadow.
I suppose you'll have to go and find out, won't you?
Are you all
Inside.
done?
Like,
Yeah.
14.
Truth, as far as you can tell.
I do not have a zone of truth as a spell.
Actually, can I intimidate? To get
Give him a titty twister.
Make me
Yeah.
an intimidation with disadvantage.
Yeah, this
As
bro
this
don't care.
this man is not scared of you.
Also, it's Istis.
It is also this.
I have a plus 10 to this.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I love this. This is the thing that you do with the death
That's
timer.
actually a 17 on both dice, so that's a
Jesus
27.
Christ.
So she just does the death timer thing.
And I think what happens is her eyes start to like go fully white and glow as she stares down at him, like fully standing up. Is that the shadow? Or I will seal your fate here and now.
And I will ensure that it sticks.
I think he looks at you, sort of like shivering a little bit under the full power of a god.
I'm standing behind Istis
yeah.
right now, it's just so you get death staring me in the face too.
Yeah.
The game master is immortal, just like me. But the shadow, I suppose, is where you'll least expect him, as he always is. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I live or die, because you will pay for your mistakes, whether they were yours or not, and you will all lose your positions of power from your high tower, and the Dark Six will rise and set things right.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right, dickhole.
A little bit what she
Are we
said,
done
but
here?
Lara, hold on a second. Did you have anything?
I guess I don't know why you would assume the Dark Six would be any different. It seems like they are just using you to climb their way to power again.
Things are changing in this universe. Things that even you don't understand. The Dark Six. I suppose is our only way forward, since you can't seem to do your jobs very well.
Okay, we're done here. This is for Sarek.
Fucking yes,
I just-
fully stabbed.
I gut him like a fish.
As he dies, as he passes into death, I mark his soul, just special. He's on rush order. He will get judged very quickly.
His soul is not yours to mark.
Oh, he's not there for death to mark. Ooh.
Nope.
I tickle him.
Wait, did he say he's immortal?
No,
He
He
was
was
immortal.
mortal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Game Master and the Shadow are two separate entities we need to worry about.
Yes.
Okay. Well, staircase descending into the unknown.
Before we go down the staircase, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Fair.
I'm gonna harden up my nipples before we head down there.
Fair enough.
I get some ice from
Plus
the fridge.
2
and just,
armor
Oh, okay.
class.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
sweet.
Yeah. Natural titty armor.
2 big naturals.
Yeah. These are my natural 20s.
These are my natural 20s!
Like I'm saying, we need the shirts with
We
the
kind
two
of
D20s
do.
that say yes, they're naturals.
We kind of do at this point. That has to be our group t-shirt.
Can we please write that last one down? That was good.
What did you? Sorry.
These are my naturals.
These are these are my natural 20s. No, it was
Yeah, these are my naturals.
yeah, it was just
Yes,
these
they're
are my
naturals.
natural 20s.
Yeah.
So you all head down.
Yeah.
You head
With trepidation.
down the staircase. Down probably like 2 flights worth of stairs. You enter into a large, dark, eerie chamber in the ground. You see along the sides pillars of stone supporting the ceiling from caving in. And simply standing and waiting in the center of this room is a figure in a black cloak with You know those like theatrical masks with the like smiley faces, frowning
You mean the one I
faces?
literally have over on the table?
Yeah, literally
Yeah.
that. Wearing a white sort of like theatrical mask of the exaggerated smiley face. As you all walk in the room, and as you do, he looks at all of you and says, "And I suppose our game is done. Congratulations."
What's my prize?
Well, I suppose not the prize you were looking for. You see, it's my job to remove all the other pieces in the way, which is why we lured you here.
But I'm not in the way. I'm not mad.
Can I ask, can we tell if this person in front of us is mortal or not?
They are mortal.
So this is the game master.
This is the game master.
Okay.
Would be able to sense any other people, like do like a perception or anything.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
We're
You have
definitely
advantage
surrounded.
on that.
Oh, so
We're definitely surrounded. Come on.
yeah, that'll be a
Imagine if we just noped out of there and didn't walk
18.
down.
I think you look around and sense at least 4 other mortal figures in this room around. So this is, I think you are like, oh, we were fully supposed to, like the guy running and like that was to get us in here. This is a trap to kill us all.
So a trap it is.
I suppose, going off script here, maybe one final riddle before we end this game, as I'm sure you are dying to know where the shadow is. Yes?
Of course we are.
Saloon is dead,
Okay.
buried dirt and grime. Through reconstitution, the shadow has been here the whole time.
Dead and buried.
Fucking knew it.
Oh!
I literally, right before we were gonna walk down the stairs, I was like, "You're wait a fucking minute."
Saloon is dead, dead and buried. Sorry, say the full thing. It's cunty as hell.
Saloon is dead, buried dirt and grime. Through reconstitution, the shadow's been here the whole time.
Buried dirt.
Oh my god, Tyr fucked the shadow in the middle of the room.
Yes, I suppose Tyr did figure it out right away, which is, I'm guessing, why he tried to find all of you and why he had to go first. But you are the last thing standing in my master's way. So I suppose let's end this little game, huh? And we will roll initiative next time.
Yippee!
What if
That's so
I
cunty.
just cast Fireball?
No.
That would be a very regular thing to do in this scenario.
I'm actually,
Sunburst.
That would
Cast
almost be-
sunburst.
I also have
That
that.
would be
Yeah.
the default thing to do.
I'm
Did we
actually
level up?
No.
No.
No, you don't level
Well, I
up.
didn't know if people were gonna be like, "Why would you cast Fireball in this enclosed space?"
I'm actually
No, I don't care.
highly mad at myself that I didn't
I mean, if I get whacked by it, I'll be like,
just send an
girl,
illusion to
why
myself
I
now
gotta,
instead of
but...
myself.
Thank you for listening, shardies.
Bye, newcomer.
Goodbye, little sharksters.